till we are safe.
Well, it depends what the electrons come down here, if they're still in town, right? You can't hear me again?
Yes.
A
Not
little bit.
well.
I guess my microphone is dying and I can't do much about that.
Stop touching the cable.
I am
Yes.
not doing anything, my hands are up here.
Yeah, but
Don't move.
I'll work on it!
Hold person. So you still have the guy lying on the ground asleep. D looks like she's okay, just at 0 HP. And there's a lot of blood, gore, and dead bodies around you.
I shake the blood off my sword
Yes.
and I turn towards the other companions and ask, should we get out of here, or do you want to stay in the creepy dungeon with all the bodies?
We can get out of here.
Okay.
Can I
pick up.
can I carry out the D with me?
Can you? If I'm
I
not mistaken,
I definitely want to try.
if I'm not mistaken, D is wearing a chainmail and a shield and a warhammer.
I am wearing. I have a shield, a warhammer, and my armor is, I don't even know, scale mail.
A scale mail,
Which-
okay.
Puts me at like 220 pounds total, maybe.
Yeah, Menno, with your strength modifier,
Maybe you can drag me by a foot.
I'm not gonna drag
Hear
you.
me?
yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
I would like to help if that's a possibility.
I will try at least to carry her.
Yeah, sure, roll the strength check.
I have 14 from the die. And do I have any strength?
-2.
It won't be surprising for me.
0 from the stream.
Yeah, it's stats.
Yeah.
So I have 14.
Does me
Okay.
helping anyway.
Yeah,
Or is it just makes it possible?
with Alvik
We have a
helping,
fighter.
yeah, with Alvik helping, the two of you can actually carry without any problem. And you can carry D without any issue.
Anybody,
I just
did-
wanted to be a hero.
well, maybe do heroic things that don't involve strength.
I'm gonna pick up the unconscious body and flip him on my shoulder like a bag of potatoes.
Regardless that, did we ever have a look at the bodies? Maybe they got letters, maybe they got seals, maybe they got monies. We don't know.
No, you haven't checked the bodies yet.
Can we do that?
You can?
Anybody good at looking for things?
Yes, but I'm still busy.
I'll do it, it's fine.
I am mediocre.
I don't like stupid. 9!
Can I roll
9.
as well?
You are carrying D right now.
And I'm carrying the unconscious body.
Oh, you're carrying the guy, yeah. Roll one for the unconscious guy, for the sleeping guy.
What should I roll? Athletics
Uh,
or
No,
Yeah.
roll me investigation to look into his pockets and stuff.
investigation and that guy's pockets? 17.
17. Okay, so yeah, Lord Gilsh, you find in his pockets around 4 gold pieces, around 7 silver pieces, and 2 copper pieces. You find his dagger and a letter that you open and see it's from his parents, you guess? It's a shopping list.
Okay.
Alvik, you managed to find in between all of the bodies around 12 gold pieces. Yeah. 17 silver. And 38 copper pieces. Two daggers. 2 short swords, if you're interested in those. And 2 component pouches. The stick the guy was holding is just a stick. It's not the correct... When you're guessing, because you're an arcane caster, you're guessing that when the illusion fell, there was illusion on the stick as well. So he
What
was
is it?
actually holding a normal quarterstaff.
It's still a stick.
Yeah.
Can we bring it back?
So if we put illusion on it and sell it back to the mayor.
Can
Yeah.
he understand the difference?
Most likely they can. Andy, I don't know what you're typing, but I cannot switch to C.
I was just typing for for us.
Oh, okay. You're typing
That's alright.
the things you found. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not typing to you.
Never underestimate the power of a random stick in your inventory. You will need it.
Alright. I'll fucking loot everything, obviously, and put it in on my list.
Okay. So that's all you find.
Still a lot of things. It's not information, but it's useful things.
Does the shopping list have any name on it?
I think you know
No.
his name.
The shopping list has no name on it. It has milk, eggs, and some vegetables.
Not like this is a gigantic town. We can just ask the daughter who this dude is, the one that survived,
I mean, that's
and
it.
that should fix it.
The guy
Let's
that
not ask about the corpses.
isn't Isabella's brother, right? Isabella's brother is the last one killed.
Isabella's brother is the first one you killed.
No,
the
Isabella's brothers
Yep.
was the first one, yeah.
Okay.
The one you cleaved into.
He's very not old. He saw it personally.
Oh, should have avoided me when he saw me.
Yeah. So, I'm guessing you go upstairs back?
Yes.
Alright. You go back up. The innkeeper's wife is still tied up. The daughter is not moving. She's still there. She's literally sit next to her mother, a bit scared of what was happening. You're muted.
Weird thing. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. In any case, we didn't find the innkeeper.
No, you didn't.
Where the
We
freaking heck is he?
we didn't search for him actually.
What do you mean we didn't search? We open all the doors, we open all the rooms. He isn't there.
We know they have a separate
What?
living building. My unconscious form conveys to you in artistic expression.
Suspect they never confirmed.
Yeah, but we've searched actually the kitchen because I didn't search. Is there any other rooms except the kitchen?
There
No.
was
I-
a hidden door, that's it.
I
It's
The
found
back door.
Yeah, there's
The
just the
hidden-
back door.
the hidden door was into the kitchen, so I didn't look for any other rooms or places that they can live. Actually, but I'm supposed that they have to live somewhere.
I'm gonna guess it's through the back door and somewhere around here, but I could be wrong.
Or in another house altogether. They don't have to live in the same house.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I said. Regardless, what are we trying to do? What's the plan right now? We have dead bodies. We have
But we don't have
unconscious
any dead
bodies.
bodies. We have unconscious bodies with
Pop
us.
me down on a fainting couch somewhere for the next 4 hours and I'll be fine. Just do it. Just do what you do.
We have waiting for arrivals of message from the mayor, possibly.
What are you going to do with them? I'm pointing the daughter and the mother.
I mean, the
They
witch
can
can.
be useful for information, and I plop down the unconscious body.
I mean, the
Who's
witch
this
can go
guy?
die in a well for all I care.
As I said, I plop down the unconscious body in front of them.
Okay.
Who's this guy? Why was he in your basement?
She looks at it. This is you know, he's he's the son of one of the farmers. I don't know what he's doing there. That's the daughter speaking. Oh, sorry.
Paying attention. Okay.
Yeah, sorry. So she's like, I mean, this is one of the farmer's sons. I don't know what he's doing down there. That's the daughter speaking. What was he? Do you know, mother? And she looks at her mother, and you see the mother just sitting there with a face like.
I slapped her.
She's unconscious. We actually need to, you know.
No, the mother.
She's the mother is unconscious. I
Yeah.
knocked her the fuck out.
Yep.
Okay, I slapped her awake.
If it works for her, I'm sorry, Dave, but I don't think it's gonna work though.
You slap the mother. She doesn't move. You see, she has a big bump here on her head.
I told you she's not gonna get up. I'm gonna look for. I have no idea if that's the case, but I'm gonna look for a ye old fashioned. I highly doubt it's here because it's ye old fashioned inn. A medicine cabinet with some smelling salts in them. If we're lucky and they're smart, they have that. If not, well, so I got. Looking for smelling salts.
Roll me a investigation check.
Can I ask for help if anybody's willing to help me search for this thing that I'm looking for? I'm doing it alone, it's fine. Never mind, it's a 10.
I would if I could, believe me.
It's a 10.
It's a 10. Okay. You take some time and you look around the kitchen. You do find a kind of a first aid kit. It has some linen bandages in there. They have a weird kind of a creamy
And for burns, for instance, stuff.
yes, but it smells of herbs.
Okay.
And it brings you a little bit memories of your hometown, and they've used these creams to help wounds recover faster.
Okay. That sounds wonderful.
Yes.
If anybody got wounds, you could have slapped a little bit of that.
That's perfect. It's gonna help me. Thank you that you find it.
I've been stabbed in the gut.
Down. I go to the one who actually has, would it help an unconscious, I have no idea, but would it help an unconscious person who's very badly hurt? It's worth a try. Down, Menu. It's the wounded people first. You're not a priority right now. I got
It's
to
not for me. I'm not wounded. I wanted to help her.
Yeah, I got to D anyway. Let me see. What was I looking for? I am not proficient in medicine. Anybody good at medicine? Yes? No? If not, I'm gonna try.
Nobody
I'm looking to the daughter.
Uh,
Do you know how to use that?
you
It's
just
fine.
spread it on the wound.
I try.
Roll me a medicine check.
I'm gonna help
Natural
him.
1.
Okay, you have advantage because you have help from Mano.
Yes.
It was almost a 20, but it was a 2.
I'm gonna kill you.
Maybe
two-
the least creepy infections of.
A 2 for a total of?
A total of 2.
Oh.
I am not good at this kind of things. Well, she's
Uh,
unconscious. How bad can it get?
So yeah, you see the wound, you spread a little bit of the cream, you kind of poke inside the wounds, not on purpose,
No purpose.
but yeah, you're not sure how this will work. You put a little bit of linen bandage on top of it just in case.
He doesn't wake up.
Mano, roll me a medicine check as well, as you're helping.
Help.
Who
Mercy.
noticed she's now dying?
But I have. It's 13, and I don't know. Maybe I don't
It's-
have
it's-
medicine.
Wisdom based.
I highly doubt
It's-
Menos wise.
It's 13.
You do see that he has put the bandage way too tight, and he has stopped the blood circulation to the whole arm.
Well, that one's gonna be gone.
At least when he poked in with the finger, he didn't make the wound worse.
Because there was no blood running through
I
anymore.
have these big nails, properly
Yeah.
manicured.
What are you doing? Do you trying to kill her?
No, I'm trying to help. Whereas I have no training in this is a different matter.
Yeah, you managed to fix all his done.
Slap.
Yeah, you see her wound starting to close little by little, in a way, slowly but surely. Maybe they'll be closed in the next 2 to 3 minutes.
I'll take it. Better than 3 hours.
Okay.
Yeah, D, you do wake up at this point.
That's
Actually,
working fast.
Oh god, I
You
hate
are-
being stabbed in the gut.
you are at 1 HP
Hey.
because
That's
the cream
better
gave you
than
back
anything
1.
else. I look down at the wounds that 2 people with no training in it tried to do to make better, and I'm just like,
Chick. I ain't got training.
I should probably fix that. I mean your training, not this. I guess I'll survive.
That was.
Well,
I've tried my best.
Thank you. Kind of like take the bandage off, cast cure wounds.
Okay.
Anyways.
let's have a sit down. Sit down, son, to rest.
11. That's decent.
Yeah, that's pretty
I'm-
decent.
So
That's
now
fair.
it's. Is it safe now to take back my quote? Because I don't have another.
Yes,
what
you
quote?
can take it back. Thing she tried to stop the bleeding with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might want to get a new one anyway.
Or wash it.
I
Of
can
blood?
wash it.
Yeah,
Do I have
very good.
prestidigitation? Might want to do it now while it's still fresh-ish.
Okay, I'm looking to the daughter. So you don't know how to use the other stuff. Can you wash this one?
Bucket.
Yes, I could.
I'll be really grateful.
So,
She takes
my
it. She's a bit
question
scared,
is-
but she takes it.
bucket. over there, you know. Yeah.
So, anyone know how to make the old woman get up? Or should I try a second?
I mean,
Right,
if she's
not gonna
properly
work.
tied up, yes.
Do we really
Please.
want to do that?
Have you been hitting her around?
Right. So once didn't work.
Do you
He
still
did it.
want information from her living self? Because if so, I suggest you stop. You already hit her on the head. She probably has a concussion.
I
Stop
want
that.
information. How I get it doesn't matter.
The witch is not gonna tell us anything.
She will if she doesn't want to go back to Dreamland.
That only prevents her from speaking. And speaking, she does only to insult people. I think that's the only thing she can do. Well,
Then wake up this guy and I poke him with my boot.
he's a random. You can't even call him a soldier. He's just a grunt. He's not gonna know anything. We're never gonna tell him anything. Like all of them were nothing except the puppets.
So we don't need him anymore? Is that what you're saying?
He's somebody's kid, you know. Let's not have a complete murder scene on our hands, alright? Let's say we tried saving people.
I think you already have.
There's
Also,
a
they
murder
were-
scene downstairs.
That's the
think we-
that's the fact. You've killed the kid downstairs.
Yeah, I didn't kill him. It exploded when it just decided, like it literally exploded on its own. They had them set up as well.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know what kind of word they would use, but they straight up suicided themselves at us.
That's the story we're going with?
That
Okay.
is what happened.
Is that
Remember.
official?
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
So, if someone asks me what happened down, we get down and they explode.
Sure,
Okay,
Like
poison
that.
explosion.
it's worth
That
it.
is what happened, though, and
It
I'm
is
trying
what
to.
happened.
Yes.
Where's Illithur?
For me, it's working perfectly.
Yeah.
Don't
Anyway.
He buggered
I
buggered
can
off
buy.
as soon as you went down, pretty much. I don't know where he went. He said, meet me at some village, I forget its name. He said he was where he was going, but brain fart. I forget
Well, I
the name
guess
of
I'll
the
have to
village.
swing by there later to, I don't know, beat him up the head. That wasn't very kind of him. Or well
I know.
thought through.
True. That's true.
you know that it was his fault that you almost died?
I just told it was his fault.
I mean, I fell asleep, and after that I woke up here, bloodied and bandaged.
Yes, but
I am not... I assume somebody stabbed me while I was down or something like that.
Yeah, but it was
And you
his
keep
fault.
talking about poison explosions, so
That was the bad part.
1 and 1 and so on.
We were literally set up. I still want to know where the rest of the where the rest of them are, where they hide them. Well, doesn't the kid know where her father is? Innkeeper's daughter.
I mean, the
She's not
mayor's
here
house
right
is
now.
probably easily findable, must be the biggest one around.
Yeah,
Okay,
she's...
let's do the stuff one by one. So first we are gonna wake up the mother, probably.
Why?
You
And
said
why and how?
Tabar said that he wants some answers from her.
Well, she's gonna wake up in a few
tell us.
hours. Yes.
Yes, so she can tell us who was down the stairs and why.
She's not gonna tell us.
Then we dispose of the body.
Have we looked through the pre-chamber yet? There might be something in there. We really didn't only hastily looked at it when we came in.
A bunch of weapons, a few coins. That's about it.
No, the
That's all I-
chamber with the bedroom chamber, not the altar one.
No, we have not looked there yet.
Didn't we search it when we went down?
All right, I'm going down.
I think we briefly looked through it while we also advanced. to the
Yeah,
door.
we didn't search the whole room. I searched.
Yeah, give me a second. I'm going
upstairs,
downstairs.
Guidance.
Okay, you're
Why
going
did
downstairs.
that? I would like to take a short rest.
I'll happily
hour.
lie down next to you for an hour and don't move.
I wouldn't mind that one too, but it's gonna take a while. Okay, I'm gonna try and search the prior chamber we saw with the beds.
I mean, we've barricaded ourselves in the inn.
Oh wait, that's
At
a
least
D12.
if somebody comes in, we know that they'll come in because it will be loud. Hopefully.
Well, that's a natural one again.
Maybe you should stop searching for shit.
I'm actually good at it. It's just I'm rolling like shit.
So
Maybe
like-
you should change the dice.
a natural
don't
one
need to
for a
change the
total
dice.
of
6.
6.
I have a +5 at this level. That's
You look around the room. Oh, no, you find just dirty clothes and muddy boots.
Add the D4.
Oh,
You didn't add the D4. Oh well,
Oh.
too late.
Can
Much
I?
too late.
does it matter?
yeah, it's gonna.
Stop! Stay on the table. Come on.
4
10.
for a total of 10. Okay. Yeah, dirty clothes, muddy boots. That's it.
But
Right.
good boots can they be like some boots are like decent boots, like they can be sold for like a gold coin or something.
Oh, they
The
are
whole coin.
they are good
Yoink.
boots. Yes, they are good
Put them in
boots.
the bag.
Good
I sniff the
sturdy
air,
leather boots.
look around. If anybody's in here, last chance. I bang on the door and I just walk out.
Okay. uh,
Upstairs like I found nothing, just a pile of dirt, whatever, dirty clothes. Nobody down there.
Which is remind me that we didn't check the other room with daughter and everything inside. He just they just pickpocket the victims.
I think
I rolled a really low investigation. That's all I know. Several times. So it's what we
also
got.
if we expect there to still be people down there, maybe don't go down there by yourself.
I'm fine.
I thought so too.
The only
And
thing
then
that
Ally
damaged
put
me,
me to sleep, and then I nearly
the
died.
only thing that actually damaged me was an explosion of poison that I didn't expect. Anything else I can deal with.
Always expect the unexpected.
An exploding in a pile of goo and poison, that is well, kind of expected, but I didn't actually expect it to happen. Regardless.
You know those.
So
dirty
can I go down and I want to check the room with daughter
okay.
because
You wanna do-
there is something which is missing.
And
I
it
don't know
is
why, with these boots and everything into the room.
what boots?
The boots which you find into the room.
How
We
do you
saw
know?
them-
I never told you about any boots.
Yeah, but we saw them when we went down the first time.
Where is it?
Yes.
I don't remember that.
Mm,
There was some
Uh.
quotes under the bed too.
Yeah, sure, big deal. People use clothes. Could be someone else's clothes. I don't understand your point of view, though.
Well,
people use-
assuming it wasn't one of the people down there that we encountered, means that the original thief is still somewhere in the village, most likely
Probably.
hiding
I
with
think,
the
though.
mayor, maybe.
I just want to be sure that he.
Mhm.
He. I don't know where he
What are you
went,
searching for?
but
Trying to
I don't
find on
know,
what
the
basis.
people usually don't disappear, so he must go through somewhere, and I don't know when. And
There's a
I
back
don't
door.
know how, and I don't want I just want to find how we went out, and did he went out?
Well, let me explain something to you. Magic, as in for myself, once I have 8-ish hours of sleep, I can do magic again. That person that escaped the village could teleport a large distance away. Once they had a full evening of rest, as they did, they could just do that again from inside there.
Okay, but he was
Does
brought
that
to
explain how he just disappeared?
But he was brought to the mayor's house by the window. Why he have to do that if he have a magic to do that?
Because he can do it maybe once per day to escape instantly.
But he didn't escape with the magic.
He did. That's what we
No.
found out. Someone
No,
told.
we didn't. No, we didn't. We found that he was running from the house and one of the guards was running after him.
Who are we
And-
talking about?
The person we don't know who they are.
The guy who stole the stick.
Yes. At least we now have his face.
Yeah, the guy who stole
Different
the
angles.
stick.
Maybe we have his face, because illusion magic
Illusion.
happened down there.
Yes, I at this point don't believe the person who stole the staff wore their actual face. Maybe this was
Yes.
somebody they'll just frame this all on once they're done or something.
Or it's just a random face they're using, so they don't use theirs. It just doesn't really matter. Point
And
is, they again outmaneuvered us easily.
And still, we have the time. I just want to check down and to be sure that we've checked for everything.
We already checked twice. Not sure what you're gonna be looking for.
You check the pockets of the villagers.
Out of character, ask the DM if he allows it. Do it.
Yes.
Well, you want to search the temple room.
Yes.
Yes.
The room, not the pockets of the.
Yes, I'll allow that because only Alvik actually wrote, so I will allow that. So you go downstairs,
Yeah.
you pass through the bedroom, you notice that the boots are missing, and you go into into the temple room.
I gave you guidance on your way down.
Where the boots are.
They're not there, they're gone.
Can I search for them?
Okay, roll me an
They-
investigation check.
Just in case you
Straight
didn't
up
know.
walked away on their own.
Alec
Standing
didn't
tracks.
said that he took the boots or something.
Nope.
No, he
Why would
didn't.
I say that? It's like, oh, expensive boots. Yoink.
Eat?
I have 16 and
Now I roll well, but it doesn't matter.
and 4. It's total of 20.
A total of 20.
Yeah.
No boots to be seen in the room.
However,
You
is what I want to hear.
you look all over the place. No boots. You see the clothes are still under the bed, but they have been moved. You've noticed that. You open the wardrobes, you see a few cloaks, the same kind of cloaks with the forest motifs on the shoulders.
Got these cloaks.
Did we check them actually?
Hmm?
Did we
That's the
check
first time
them?
we opened the wardrobes.
Yeah,
No, I mean, did we check the quotes for something hidden inside of them?
No.
well, you're checking now. No, they don't have kind of. All they have as pockets because they're kind of cloaks, cloaks/ropes. The only thing they have is a pocket on the inside. The pocket is big enough to hold a small book.
No. Boring.
But
Yeah, by
all
by
the
a small book I
pockets-
mean like this big, A5.
But all the pockets are empty,
Yes.
I suppose. Okay.
You go into the
So,
temple room.
Yeah.
You in there. You take a look. We'll use the same investigation roll.
okay.
As you perceive.
You find all you find is a little holy symbol on top of the altar. The holy symbol looks like a animal paw, like a claw, but instead of fur, it's so nicely made. It has actually grass instead of fur. You can say it just by looking at it.
Sounds interesting.
So yeah, it's like a claw in this position.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, you're not
Only
sure.
one. Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're not
It
sure what
depends on the-
animals.
The situation, yeah.
And nothing else into the room?
Nothing specific.
Is there something like a hidden door or something?
Mm-mm. No, that's the end of the basement.
Okay,
Your
I'm gonna.
separate.
I'm taking that symbol
Okay.
and I'm going back, I suppose.
Okay. Yeah, Meno comes
Oh.
back.
Did you find anything interesting, a hidden door that can't be explained away by magic?
It's a waste of time. I didn't find anything.
Yeah, but I found that the boots are missing. Someone moved the quotes, and I
No,
found
I took the
this.
boots.
And took them.
I
And-
took the boots. They're in my bag.
I spent
Somebody's-
time to search for them, you
I-
know.
Told you it wasn't worth it, but you just didn't listen.
But I found this one, and I'm showing the
The little holy symbol.
holy symbol.
Well, apparently, we know how the religion fancies that. Can
Uh,
somebody
Little
do a
pet.
religion check just in case? Is that like a known symbol in any way?
For
They-
me, it's a good-looking trinket. But if someone of you can
Can
find
I
any
religion
sense-
check it?
Yeah, sure.
I'll guide myself because I'm not the
I love this
smartest
as
person.
guide. I guide myself.
Boop. Increase-
24.
Oh Jesus, damn! It's a big number.
Okay, yeah, that's a big number.
I rolled a
24.
19 and a 3.
Is it unknown?
So,
Would it be known in my circles? We aren't exactly upright.
so just because you rolled so fucking high, in your circles, you have heard lately in the last months of the formation of a new cult. You know, it's called the cult of the forest god. Now you remember when you connect all the dots together.
Yes, I overheard my aunt talking about this.
You know the creature behind the cult. You're not sure what creature exactly it is, but it's not demonic of nature. You're sure. It's not even chaotic of nature.
Okay.
Your people have not yet actually got the information what it is, as it is
Mhm.
way too soon. It's been like a few months since the formation.
Mhm.
The thing you know is that the high priest has been seen a few times, and he answers the description you got for the guy who ran out of Trader's Rest.
Some
And the
type of-
dude's face we saw.
And the dude's face you saw, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So from that, from all that, that's all you've got from that roll. God damn it, that was a high roll.
Okay. I convey that that is indeed the high priest, though if multiple people, if this is the person that always comes to town to collect the money, I assume this is either a persona that is shared by multiple people through illusion magic, or there is an actual high priest, but the higher
both.
followers are still allowed to wear his face
Yeah.
for purposes.
Someone could do that
Um,
without permission, but if
Yeah.
they find out, they'd be dead. Probably.
Uh,
Also, the wording that was used, not a chaotic creature.
yes.
So it could be a
would
natural
we,
spirit indeed, or a natural
Yeah.
being of some sort. A neutral,
would we
sorry.
know enough about Fae to say if that would include them?
But they're chaotic, so... That would
Most of them, but maybe not all. Who knows?
I
Well,
can't say.
for Faye, if someone wants to roll a nature check.
Hold on, let me check my stats.
I can roll.
I can give it a try.
Okay, up to...
Guidance to Lord's Guild.
Okay, you can, both of you can roll if you want to, or you can give advantage to Lord Gilsh.
There's the good rolls that I was 21.
Okay, both of you roll.
I rolled 6.
It's a good roll, but I don't know if
6.
it's enough.
Yes.
You, Lord Gilsh, have heard about Fae? They're those weird creatures that the elves originate from.
Yes.
Those forest creatures, but you've never had interest in them because they're like...
There
You've
are
never
no
had...
forests on my domain.
Yeah, and
So
then you've never had contact with them.
Yes.
However, you've... In your years of learning, you have read a lot about Fae. You know that Fae are mainly chaotic in nature. All of them. But the key word is mainly. There have been sightings for Fae who are not chaotic, but more of neutral kind of... let's say look at the world. You
So
do
it
know
is possible.
it is possible, but it's super rare.
Hey, it's the first time we've heard about it. That seems pretty rare. So it's not out of the question.
Yeah, but you do know they can swing from both good to evil alignments without any issue. Yeah, I mean
I share my thoughts.
a single Fae can swap between being good or evil in 2 minutes. That's usually how chaotic they are.
That's the bastards. Anyway, I share my thoughts. I express them into words. And say, I mean, they're not out of the question. And if we are going up against something like that, it concerns me even more that we are even more outmatched at this point. Seeing as we've
Well,
been misled and lied and you know what? Perhaps we're jumping into this too quickly. We should
Yes.
retreat and follow any side leads we have before we go into this.
I'd
In
say
other
the
words-
mayor is probably another good because he gathers the money to give to the cult personally. So he's probably at least more in the know than this random dude we picked up in a basement.
Oh yeah, probably.
Is this the time
I would
to-
also like to sit down and, breathe.
I'm-
Or like,
I mean, we've been doing that for the last
I'm
half
guessing,
an
yeah,
hour.
you're taking a rest right now.
just to mention that we have to decide what to do with the basement.
Is there a way?
Still,
I
still
have an
there
idea
is
of
still there is three corpses downstairs, and
I look to the. Are we talking still in front of the daughter, or have we just kind of moved
the
to
that.
daughter-
We've avoided.
The daughter
No,
is
the
not
daughter-
there.
she's washing my dress.
Okay, yeah, that's good because we. What we keep talking about, all those witnesses. Don't keep making more. Stop mentioning that we murdered
So,
people.
make
Not
sure.
subtle.
Well, going downstairs involves using a mechanism. If we break that mechanism, we can't go in easily, or anybody can go out. So let's do that, or at
Mm,
least jam it.
Is that fixing the problem?
No, it's buying us time.
Make whoever finds that later real nasty for.
The mother is still alive and she knows that we were down. And if we kill the mother, we have to kill the daughter too, because she knows that we tied up the mother. And
We
if we leave them,
We got a town
both-
jail.
if-
We could just
if
throw them in
we-
jail.
if we leave them freely to go out, they can tell someone what we've done downstairs, and because actually I'm not a perfect reader, but I know that we have to possess any documents, which we don't have actually. We will be the criminals in that case.
Us, we defended ourselves.
How? With fighting?
Who's gonna-
or-
Who is
With
gonna
turning?
stop us? Who is gonna stop us? These people are criminals. They're going in jail. If they have a jail, we just lock them up.
They
Do you
have
have-
2 guards who are also the town drunkards.
What are
I
they gonna
highly
do?
doubt they have an actual cell anywhere here.
So we are
Probably
going to
do.
kill the guards too.
At some point, I mean, if we break into the mayor's house and punch the answers out of him, we will have to fight more people.
I don't feel like doing that. Maybe.
You know
But you
that,
want to punch the innkeeper, who probably knows less.
you know that with that kind
Yeah.
of thinking, we can kill the whole village and we will be clean, and
Kill.
we are not gonna miss any criminals.
If we kill the whole town, somebody will come looking for us. If we kill everybody opposing us, the good people will think, oh, they killed the cult, they're heroes. Let's think a little more diplomatically about this. If we just
Let's try
murder
and
the whole town.
Murder.
keep the killing to a minimum and we should be fine. Knocking people out? Okay. Don't leave them in half, especially if they're 15-year-olds, alright?
Quick question.
Yeah, don't kill our
Perception
kids.
check.
Did any one of you tie up the guy who was asleep?
No.
He's
More
somewhere
or less
around in
is
the...
near my foot.
Yeah, he's just stumbled on the floor. How long does sleep last? I have no idea.
1 minute.
So...
Oh, it's long. It's long up. It's been up. I'm like, wait a minute. I look into his direction. Hey, you. Are you up?
He bolts out.
Bed.
Good thing is, we barricaded the door, so he has to take the chair out from under there first, and that time we can bonk him over the head again.
Well, he makes a run for the door, but he meets the barricade and he's like, "Oh fuck! And at this point, I guess all of you are on top of him.
Warhammer!
Knock him out.
Non-lethally.
Yeah, just knock him up. Done.
4 metal
That was
objects
safe.
swing in his direction.
Hello, Gilsh. Please try to keep the decapitations and bisections of people to a minimum, alright? And by minimum, not at all from now on.
I'm just
You
Yeah,
want who touches
If you
me?
really have to disarm them, aim
Oh,
for the
that-
hands.
Oh, that's painful.
Yes.
Also, very life-changing.
In,
But at least I'm alive.
In some land, anyone who would lay a hand on me would lose it.
I mean,
Are you gonna kill the kid or not?
No,
Well, he hasn't touched me
yet.
yet.
not yet.
Are you
We-
sure? He have to answer some question.
Yes, we can threaten him with death. That's
Well, I
much more
thought-
effective than killing him
let's-
first.
let's actually do what we were told to do. Let's do things, not talk
We
about.
we can kill him, and
But
after
we're
that,
short resting.
Yeah, that's true. I forgot.
we can kill him, and after that we can speak with him too. It's not a
The
problem.
last few times we tried it didn't go all that well.
Uh,
Remember?
Can I look in? I want to look the.
There are
look,
already dead bodies down there. Let's try with them first.
I want to look to the kid, and I'm looking at his. And do you want to talk? Or you still alive, or you
thought they
prefer
knocked
to
him off.
die and talk after that?
Well, I prefer to be still alive.
So start talking.
Are you one of those exploding ones?
Well, I can talk all day. Just give me something to talk about.
Are you one of those exploding ones?
No, I'm not. I'm not that high up in the hierarchy of the cults yet.
At least he knows it's a cult.
All
Start
right.
with the explanation about the cult, what you know about it. Everything. What you know about it.
Organization-wise.
Well, we have a few people here in town. They are offering
Define few.
us
1 dozen,
Like-
2 dozen, 3 dozen.
more than half the village.
How many people are in this village again?
Like 100 people.
Yeah, a bit under 100. So,
50 to go.
We need to move. Like, we need to get out of here right now.
Yes, we should move base to a ditch somewhere outside of town. I don't
yeah,
think these doors are gonna hold 50 people.
good thing no one knows yet what you've done.
Uh-huh. That sounds like sarcasm to me at the very least.
No. I'm not trying to be sarcastic here. Don't get me
Judging
wrong.
by our luck so far, probably somebody's found out.
And what you're trying.
To stay alive?
Let's knock him out and sneak out of town right now.
No, wait, no.
Let me be clear. You stay alive if you're useful. You're proving useful for us. In other case, we don't have any
Inside check.
reasons to
Oh,
keep
well.
you alive.
I have information.
Inside check.
Go
Is he
for it.
full of bullshit? Is he like just
Yeah.
straight up 3?
I would also like to inside check a place.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
20 total.
He's too scared to lie.
Well, no.
You
Well,
can
then
see.
spill that information if you really value the life that much.
Ask him a question, he said.
Well, yeah, that depends on what you want to know. Yeah, it's going to be easier if you ask questions.
Where's the innkeeper? What role does he serve?
The innkeeper is probably sleeping right now. He's
Where?
doing the night shift at his home,
Where?
in his house,
Which is where?
behind the inn.
Right. I suspected as much. All right. Fine. At least it's nearby. How many people? Do you know if he has any other relatives or people living there?
Wait a little. You had another question before that. What is his role?
Yeah.
He's one. Him and the mayor are the two local leaders.
Oh.
We have to beat the information out of him. Nice. Is that club still behind the counter, by the way? Just checking for future reference.
Is who behind the counter?
The club he wanted to beat Ilithar up with. That's still
Yes,
behind the counter.
yes, it is.
Uh-huh.
Everybody take note of that. There's a weapon there, and he doesn't have it with him at the moment.
What's the weapon do? What is it the equivalent of?
It's a club.
I'll take it. Yoink.
No, it's not in here with us. It's outside near the bar.
No, it's
Yeah.
behind the bar, the counter.
Yeah.
Oh, the
Yeah,
bar's
I-
outside
Yeah.
the room, right? Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I poke my head out of the kitchen door. Oink, hand it to Alvek. You know how to hit people with this.
It's a stick. Everybody knows how to hit people with stick.
I have
Sword is stick with pointy object. Spear is stick with even pointier object. Axe is stick with a blunt-ish pointy object. You know, it's kind of... It's not hard to understand.
weapons.
There.
What is you said about the hierarchy? Something that you're not so high. What
Yeah.
was your role? And what is the role of this exposing guy?
Well, they are the next step. I mean, the forest god gives us power if we serve him.
To
He
explode?
promises power. Not just the explosions, but all the weird stuff they were doing, like the way they
Like
touched your guy, and he almost died.
Yep, that one hurt.
that's a special power?
Yes,
Yeah,
it
it's
is.
magic.
Well, yeah, none of them was capable of doing magic before that. So
It's not a magic. I can do almost the same. And it's not a magic.
oh no, it's magic, believe me.
No,
this-
it's not.
Does this forest god got any other
But okay,
nicknames
go on,
he
go on.
likes to use?
They
Well-
can touch the people and do bad stuff, and after explode when
Sounds-
they about
Well-
to die.
Well, I never knew
Illicit.
about this one, but apparently they do.
What?
I never knew they explode when they die.
Well,
Maybe
Uh,
Just
But-
take an educated guess. Will the mayor or the innkeeper also explode when they die?
Most likely.
Did they gain magic?
Oh
I'm
yes,
not
They gained more than those two
Yes.
people down there.
they are a bit
what-
higher in the hierarchy, so
What did they get?
the more I hear retreat right now with what we've got. Like
We can't
right
take
now.
both of them at once. We have to either kill the innkeeper now, retreat and come back later, or other way around.
what
If
about
both
the,
of them are
the
alive,
old
we
woman?
are at a disadvantage.
what
What
about
about the old woman?
Just take her and these guys and just leave town. Plus the daughter. Just right now. Take them and leave town. Like right now and go back.
Guys, let
He-
him speak.
he looks at the innkeeper's wife and he's like, "Oh well, I guess she will explode as well if you kill her. Well, she's not as high as the innkeeper, but she is as high as the guys downstairs.
There's magic.
Oh, well,
He's bound and
well,
gagged. Should be
yes.
fine. So she is a
Just
witch. I was right.
tie her
I
up more
wouldn't-
securely.
Yes,
Yeah.
she is.
Well, I wouldn't say a witch, but
Mhm,
okay.
I would.
No, she's not really pleasant. I know.
Mhm. Starting to speak my language there, boy.
So, what do you guys want to do?
I want to get these witnesses and bring them back to town. If this entire town turns on us, we're dead. We need to move. Like we
The
need to get out.
hostages, you mean?
Witnesses, hostages, whatever you want to call them. The point is they have
So-
We need them
information,
as witnesses.
and we should leave.
I don't
Before
really
anyone
want to
knows.
take the bomb with us.
I'm okay
We
with
had-
hostage.
So we
I'm
are
a-
taking him and we are taking the bomb and what?
We're
Bomb would be
definitely
fine.
taking the daughter because she isn't part of it yet, but apparently her father is. I looked to the dude. Is she part of it and just playing us all along?
Probably.
You mean the daughter? No, she's
Yes.
Even
Inside check.
better. But a father, that means the father and mother kept her out of trouble, which means they have some value for her life. Which makes us an extra valuable hostage.
Yes,
hostage
we
to
can
us.
take her to with one of the local leaders. Have
So
at least some leverage.
At the top of the hour, I highly suggest we go back to town. They may chase us, but by the time they understand, we will have a early lead.
Yes, should we, if we actually start getting people out of here because it is turning too dangerous, should we take the old seamstress? Because she seems to be. She has an attitude about all of this, but I don't think if they really try to do something to her, she could do much
Right.
against it.
We need a cart. Hey, anybody got a cart nearby?
He looks
Okay.
at you and like, oh, what? The old seamstress? Oh, don't worry about her. She knows her way around people. I don't believe anyone's going to hurt her.
Nobody's gonna meet an old seamstress. Also, she.
I doubt she is willing to go with us.
I'm gonna say
She's
half.
super old and a seamstress. She has dirt on everybody.
My point is, if we can get a cart, we're gonna move faster with the unconscious people.
Look,
Yes. Is there a
also-
stable here, boy?
Yeah, there sure is. I can show you where it is. I know the stable
Tell us
keeper.
first.
You can tell me where it is. I can go get it myself.
It's next to the butcher's house.
Right.
Nice explanation.
How out of character, how much would renting a wagon and a horse or two, I don't know, cost?
Renting or buying?
Renting. There and back again for less than a week of just the nearby town, official business and whatnot.
Mm.
They don't probably have official carriages.
I know they don't have official cash. Just saying, if I were to ask them for a rent for just a literal there and back trip, because they would have these things happen.
Yeah, it might cost you around you said a week.
Well, I assume the
So
trip is 2 days. There and back again is 2 days.
to Trader's Rest?
I assume.
No, it's
Or maybe
a
three.
bit under a day.
So
So
2
it's
days.
there and back is 2 days, yeah. So if you wanted literally to go there and back for the 2 days, like deliver something and go back,
Because something like this would be public knowledge, basically. That's what I'm asking.
that would cost you around a gold piece.
I will go arrange that. You get this shit here ready. How much time do we need?
Wait, you said you know the stable keeper. Is he also a cultist?
Doesn't matter.
No, I don't believe he is. Not
Well,
yet.
that makes it easier.
That doesn't matter. I'll just go there, arrange for the carriage, and come meet you here, and we're leaving town. Just like, let's go.
Okay,
Okay, while we're at it,
we were in a hurry to come here. And
Yep.
now we are in a hurry.
yes,
to leave
because
from
there are
here.
two
Situation is
powerful
changed.
spellcasters here that can raise us off the face of the earth. Manu, do you want to help me find the coffers of this inn?
Okay.
We go here.
While I'm here, you
Right.
know.
After the hour is done, and like I'm waiting for when the DM says the hour of short rest is done.
Yeah, you're
I'm
almost
gonna go
done.
arrange the carriage.
Okay, yeah. For the sake of brevity, yeah, the hour is finished. Everyone roll your hit dice to heal if you want to and stuff like this.
I would like to. Yes.
Alvik, I'm guessing you're using your arcane recovery. If
Yes,
you want
I
to
will
recover a
get
spell.
some spells back.
Everyone gets the short rest stuff back.
2, 7.
I believe Channel Divinity as well.
I am full
Focused.
health and I am back at whacking people with necrotic damage. Perfect.
Me too.
So
Only not wrecking people with necrotic, just my sword.
yeah, and
You do
psychic.
it with psychic, honestly.
I get a second level spell back.
Yeah.
That's good.
So I'm guessing Menno and D are going to look for the coffers. So roll me.
I'll give mental support and guidance.
Yeah. So Menno roll investigation with advantage and a D4.
I flick him on the nose.
What was that?
Guidance.
Yeah, it's a D4 and also endearing. Just take it.
It's fine.
I have 14 from the die from 14 and 4 from the guidance and
Guidance coming through. 2 4s today.
and it's total of 22.
Yeah, you find the coffers easily, even though they're hidden in little holes in the floor that are covered. And that's literally behind and a little bit under the bar. You find them easily. You take out the coffers. They're small, a chest this big is what you find in there.
Okay.
When you open it, because well, it is locked actually. So roll me a thieves to check as well.
Another guidance.
D bops you on
I
the
can
nose
do
again.
one things with cantrips, so I'll do them.
It's 16 and 1, 17 and a what?
Proficiency and dexterity.
6, it's 23.
Yeah, simple lock. You just go simple lock pad. You just look at it, poke it once with the thieves tools, and it opens. You're so used to those simple lock pads. I mean, you open it and you
What's inside?
see the whole chest is filled with gold. gold coins.
Perfect.
I got no qualms in this. I'm not dead though. I'm
They
already
tried to
living.
kill us. It's only fair, really.
Yes.
Do they need that money?
No.
I mean, if we truly rescue the daughter, maybe we give her a little of it. It's technically her family's money, but
I
for
agree with
expenses and because I nearly died, I want recompense and insurance, and so I'll just take this.
Ah, one good coin. Here we
Put
go.
put it in the backpack. Anyway,
You
Yeah,
take the
I'll
whole
count
chest.
that later. We'll count that later.
Okay.
Okay.
What is Lord Gilge doing during this time?
So, waiting with the prisoners.
Got the hostages.
The hostages, yeah.
Oh, the guy is sitting still with his hands up, looking
Get
at
some
you.
rags and some fucking. So I would suggest, I'm not there, but I would suggest before go leaving, get some rope, get some rags, tie them up, gag them. It's all good,
Well,
including the old witch, especially the old witch.
now he's looking at you like, "Woof! It's been quite an interesting few days."
Sure has.
Yeah, my
Not
friends
your
got
point.
killed. I got to see the High Priest. Wow.
Well, you got to see the High Priest. When did you get to see the High Priest?
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you see, he was here. He came in last night.
Okay.
Well, he got to rest downstairs, and then we got to cover him. He said there are people on chasing him, so that's why this guy turned to look like him to fool the people chasing. I'm guessing that was you.
No.
No,
Uh,
not really.
While he left, so yeah, we were supposed
When
to be a
did he leave?
decoy.
How long ago did he leave?
A few minutes.
Well, he left first thing in the morning.
Okay.
But yeah, he just bounced out of thin air somehow.
Oh look, I was
Oh.
right. Surprise, surprise.
He was-
The
it
magician
was-
knows.
It was weird because he just covered himself with his cloak and he disappeared.
Oh, it's the clock, come on. I suspected
Oh,
as
fuck.
much.
Interesting. Any idea where he poofed away?
Well, he said he's going back to the forest god
Okay.
to bring him the prize he was sent for.
Goddamn bastard.
Interesting. And where is this?
I
interesting.
have no idea. It's somewhere in the forest. That's all I know.
In the forest? In which way?
I'm guessing
Lots of
the
forest
thicker
around.
part of the forest.
Probably in the middle of the fucking forest.
I'm not.
Okay.
I am not high enough of a rank to know.
Oh.
The witch might.
And another question: when these guys got their magic powers, they performed a ritual or something, or how did they get them?
I haven't been on one of these. Mine was like scheduled to be in 2 weeks, maybe,
To
if I did good job. I guess I didn't.
what good job would that be? Losing us or something else?
Well, helping out the cult.
Okay.
Look,
It's okay. You're gonna talk later. No worries.
okay.
Don't make him run away.
Else, else you know what happened to your friends.
Well, hell yeah, I know.
Yeah.
No, thank you. I don't want to. No. I'll be quiet. Like
well,
a
the good
mouse.
thing is, the guard captain of Trader's Rest will much appreciate that you keep talking and talking and talking. Keep doing that and you will not die. I can promise you that much.
I can talk all day. That's not a problem for me.
Oh, we got ourselves a birdie, y'all.
What?
Yeah,
A canary. A singer.
exactly. Time to chair, put a torch in his face, poke him a bit, and he'll tell us everything we need.
Is Alvek back with the carriage?
Not yet. So you go for the carriage. Yeah, for the sake of brevity, you do manage to hire a carriage, 2 horses. It costs you 1 gold piece. But if you take a longer time to return it, it's going to cost a bit more. That's what he tells you.
Worst case, 3 days.
Yeah,
If I stay a day.
he's telling you that it's going to be a 5 silver a day on top of every
It's
day
fine.
you're late.
Worst case, we're going in the next town over. I can arrange someone else to get it back to you. It's fine, my friend.
Alright, that sounds good to me. And here you go out with a simple carriage, not covered, with 2 horses.
Like,
It's like the one that, you know, people used to put in
That's poor
some
Taylor's
weeds and yeah.
I know what you mean.
But it's with 2 horses.
Or five peoples and a few hostages. Yes, exactly.
I crop. Somewhere, if there's a possibility, somewhere in the back. If not, I stop as close as possible. What is probably
It's gonna be a bit hard to fit the carriage
I
in the
find
back.
a back street, quote unquote, just a less busy street that I stop nearby. That's about it.
Yeah, okay.
I've literally found a way. On my way there, I've looked for a place to stop. And I'm gonna fucking come back afterwards.
So
Get some blankets, yo.
as you
Let's
see
go.
the back street of the inn, the 2 streets on the other side of the inn are big enough for the carriage. So you can stop next to the back street and just go straight
I'll
from
do
the back
that.
door to there.
Hitch the horses there and I'll quickly go back to the inn. Let's go, yo. Grab some blankets and we're moving out of here. Gag 'em. Tie 'em up. Let's go, if you haven't done it already.
Yeah.
Uh,
He
I'll
puts
run
his hands-
upstairs, grab blankets and pillows and whatnot.
In the
Just,
mouth so you can...
just
No,
I just want to do something, if it's possible, actually. Can I block the hidden door?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Can we just break the mechanism or something like
I
that?
don't want to break it. I just want to block it, because
It's...
if we came back with
We can
some
literally tear down.
official stuff from the town, I want to be possible to open the door and to show them what
They're
we
gonna
find.
be able to open the door so easily. So let's break it so it's not easily open. I don't know
Be-
if it's possible though.
Before you go for breaking, man, roll me a intelligence check. Just intelligence check, nothing else.
I'm smart.
Guidance.
Character.
Okay, 12 and 4, it's 16, and I'm sure that I have intelligence. 2,
Yes, that's true.
it's 18.
18.
Yes, 18.
Okay. You have never looked into this weird tinkering stuff.
Hmm?
But you take your time to look and you see it's actually pretty logical. It's this thing that spins turns the other thing which does this to open the door.
Mhm.
It's a simple mechanism enough. You would, if you try, you can block it, but you cannot block it in a way that's not going to be easily unblocked. The closest you can think of is to somehow bust the panel that closes over, so it's hard to open. Otherwise, you're going to break the whole mechanism.
I have an idea. Stick a fucking sword in there, break the sword in half, and that's pretty much gonna do it.
And how you gonna take out the sword when it's broken?
It's a problem for later. We don't
Give
care
me
about
a
that.
short sword.
Yeah, I give him one of the short swords we got from the bastards. I'm gonna help him too.
I
Just in
stick
case.
it in there and break it off.
1, 2, 3. Then we
Okay,
just look out for metal shards. Shield in front of us just in case.
Roll me athletics check with advantage, Lord Gilsh.
Yeah, just literally hold a shield in front of my face.
Well, actual magic shield in front of us in case
Mhm.
shrapnel flies.
16.
Yeah, you manage. It's a bit hard, but with the help of Alvik, you manage to break the short sword.
Yeah.
There are not a lot of metal shards flying around,
Okay.
but yeah, at least this much is stuck into the wall and broken off. So you have a short sword.
Can I see what they have done to the mechanism?
Well, looking at it now, the short sword, the part of the short sword is sticking between two of those weird wheels, and it's kind of broken both of them.
There we go.
It was a really precise shot.
High five. Yes.
So it practically broke two of the cogwheels as the sword is stuck.
If we want to open the door again, we have to find the new wheels.
It's a problem for future me.
Kind of.
It's a problem for the guards who's gonna investigate. It's not a problem for me. I grab a sack.
True,
I'm
we'll,
fine.
we'll tell
As
them
well.
to take pickaxes or something.
Grab
I'm
a sack,
trying to-
grab a sub, grab some blankets, chuck 'em, and we gotta
Grab the
sneak
good
out. though.
bottles of liquor from the top shelf.
Someone should get the daughter. I'm gonna grab the old woman.
At this point, the daughter walks in like, here's your clothes, but it's kind of wet.
Here, love.
It
Scoop it up.
doesn't matter.
We're
I
going.
was used to live outside, so
Now, everybody. Come on.
Mhm.
so we have the daughter. Are you coming
Yes.
with us? You have to come with us.
I'm already
It's
He's coming
not-
with us, is what he means.
I guess. Where are we
We're
going?
literally saving your life, girl.
To the bigger town.
Ooh.
Yeah. Do you have a cloak lying around here? Something with a hood?
There's blankets in the tavern, for fuck's sake.
True. I put a blanket over her head anyways. Don't look up.
Okay,
Not
I'm guessing you
suspicious
put them.
We stealth into the carriage, thank you very much.
Oh, you stealth into the carriage. Okay.
I guide myself
Okay.
because myself is.
Roll a group stealth check. Who's helping out and taking out the hostages slash prisoners slash witnesses?
I'm taking out the old woman. The unconscious. Is she still unconscious?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's 2 hours.
I'm going to take care about the daughter, and I'm gonna help her to hide and get.
Okay, everyone who's
to the-
carrying or helping a person, roll the stealth check with disadvantage.
I should have done that then because I have disadvantage anyways.
Yep.
Oh well.
So who has does that mean everybody? I think because
Yeah.
there's 3 hostages.
It looks like everybody.
Mhm.
fine.
I've got.
That's
12
a
and-
7 for me.
That is a
10.
Better.
that
I have-
is a
20.
8 for me.
20 with disadvantage.
Yes.
I mean, it's not if you roll
It's
well
not
on
natural.
both.
It's not natural 20. I've rolled 12.
Yeah. Well, you do take the people, making your way to the little to the carriage. Who's carrying the mother?
Yes.
Cover?
The 7th
Yep.
guy one.
Yeah. As you're taking her to the carriage, she wakes up.
It's not even been 2 hours. How's she wake
Like-
up?
She,
out
she
again.
makes a lot of noise before you manage to silence her again.
Goddamn bitch. Stupid witch.
You are sure she might have been hurt maybe in the next street or two?
I continue as if I'm carrying a sack of potatoes, unbothered by anything.
Okay.
Nothing unnatural happened.
Another blanket on top.
As if we belong here sneakily.
With the confidence of someone who met royalty and then bow down.
Yep. That's how you did.
Only you
Yes.
notice at this point from the house behind a window opens and you see the innkeeper looking down like, what the fuck is making that noise?
Shit!
As he sees you going, all of you going to the carriage.
With 3 sacks of potatoes.
With 3 weirdly human-sized sacks of potatoes.
I just turn around again. Well, scram. Run. Take
Oi!
that!
Oi!
Nyum.
Don't make me slap you, bitch.
He's
No,
a
that's-
high-level spellcaster. He'll slap you. All right.
Where are you going? Wait!
I can from then. No, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So-
we have an
I yell
invitation
over my
to tea.
shoulder. I
Bye.
am over my shoulder. We already paid.
All of you run into the carriage, put the hostages in. As Alvin goes like, yeah, go for fuck's sake. As the carriage, the horses shoot off, and you take off out of the village as you see the innkeeper running behind you.
And we are feeling like potatoes inside of the carriage, I suppose.
Oh yeah, it's a really
Specifically for the seamstress's granddaughter, or whatever her name is. She's probably on her way out of town anyway.
Oh, you're looking for
We'll
Isabella.
just pick her up. She's probably halfway to Trader's Rest at this point,
That's
but
the
we'll catch
plan.
up to her. We'll just pick her up.
Let's go.
Yeah, you
Change of plan. You don't live there anymore for the next few months until we solve this problem.
You run off into the sunset with the carriage as you see the innkeeper running behind you, but falling off the more time he
Much
chases.
faster.
Yeah, the horses are kind of a lot faster than him, and he's an
Yeah.
old man.
Yeah, poor guy.
But you do see apart from him 2 people with wearing uniforms also running, but they don't know what for. And yeah, you see him at some point realizing that he's not going to catch up to you. He stops, he spits on the ground and throws his head down in anger and starts yelling. You can see just by his gesture that he's yelling at the 2 guards. As you
Okay.
run off into the...
Pretty much the east, west, into the west.
Yeah, you're going west. You hit the big road leading to Trader's Rest at some point, where the right is not that bumpy anymore. And looking around for the next few hours, you can see at some point a lonely figure walking on the side of the road.
Fuck.
So
right.
we are going to
Yep.
take an Isabella with us?
So yeah,
It's
you do
Belle.
notice it's Isabella.
I slow down the car. Yoink! Alright?
Yeah,
Let's go.
Ignore the bound and gagged people, please.
Shit hit the fan. We're going out of here.
Turns
are-
out more than half the city belongs to the cult, and yeah, not good. Not good for anybody.
It's pretty bad.
Okay.
Pretty bad.
She looks at Taba and she's like, "Can I trust him?"
No?
No,
Not with your
she's
money.
pointing at you, at all of you, apart from Gyosh.
Not with your money, but they won't stab you in your sleep.
I'm no reason to.
Okay.
It's fine. We'll hand you over to the town guard as per the usual initial agreement. They'll safekeep you for a few days, and we'll find a way for you to go back home one way or another. Or you can make your new home over there. Depends on how you prefer. Anyway,
Okay.
yeah.
And yeah, and you go off into back to Trader's Rest. This is a good point for a break, actually.
We done fucked up, but at least we have some
So-
information.
Yeah, we're gonna take a 10-minute break.
Mhm.
And we'll be
Okay.
back in 10 to?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
When we are going to kick off from Trader's Rest. Because, why not?
Sure.
Let
It was
me
early morning
find out.
anyway.
Well, it is kind of just before lunchtime, so yeah. Okay, let me find my remote control to switch the scenes. See. Woo! Yep, see you guys in a few minutes. And I'm back. I am back, but we are still missing Menno. It's gonna come back in a second. I hope. at least. We can swap to this team. So you actually have visuals. And now you have sound as well.
I'll be
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, all be good.
Because I am still.
Okay, yeah, Dima is coming back in a second. So we should be fine.
Also, DM.
Yep.
We are prepared for whatever you throw in our faces, apparently.
Yeah, yesterday I found in Morrison a bottle of Glenfiddich 12 years for almost no money. It was on promotion for only £27.
Expensive.
That is almost no money for that stuff.
But
Yeah, its standard price is 39. So
stand
yeah,
up, let's go. Not sponsored by.
Oh, it was 40% off. Or something.
well, it was £12 off. So yeah, I mean £12 is £12. However you look at it, it's £12.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay. Where is Menno?
Sneaking around, obviously.
Sneaking around, yeah. Her camera is sneaky. But yeah, you drove off back to Trader's Rest, where the guards at the door do recognize you. Ah, there it is. We have
have a
visuals on
bad
menu as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, the guards at the door happen to be the same guys from yesterday.
Working over.
I mean, it's
Uh,
a shift, so it makes sense. We left around this time.
Yeah. So you go, yeah. By the time you get to Trader's Rest, it's just about time for sunset.
Good one.
Which yeah, the carriage speeded up your travel a little bit. So yeah, it's about the time. Well, a few hours before the time you left. But it's the same guys on shift, and they recognize you. And they just let you through, because as one of them says, well, the guard captain is waiting for you. She's at the central tower next to the market.
Go as far as a cart is permitted, I guess.
Well, you can go all the way to there, because I mean the market is there. They need to get a cart.
Yeah.
So you go to the center of Trader's Rest, where you see a tower just a few steps aside from. Wait, I want to swap to see the map. Holy shit. So you see the tower on the next to the west road.
Yep.
And you stop there, and as you approach you see the door open. You see a young man, kind of young, in his late teens. Give me just a second to see the full description of the guy. He's wearing the uniform of the Cross Guard, which is the local guards. He approaches you, and he's like, "Oh, you're finally here. Yeah, the guard captain is waiting for you. Should I inform her you're here, or you want me to just straight up bring you to her? Maybe?
Inform her that we're here. We'll wait until she's ready. We don't want to be rude.
And
yeah, yes. Yes,
maybe
yes.
prepare a jail cell.
That too.
Okay.
Do you have specially trained guards to deal with magic people?
We don't believe we do. Oh.
Well, then put some extra guards on those cells.
Yeah, I'll ask her about that. So the guy, give me a second, I'm looking for him. Holy shit, where is he? Is it this guy? Oh no. Fuck. I forgot his name, for fuck's sake. So it's kind of hard to find an NPC that you don't remember the
Julia.
name of.
I don't know. I like that.
Oh, god damn it. I hate it when that happens. I'm looking at the whole list of NPCs.
Guard number 1. We'll
Oh,
find out later.
Specific guard. That's why.
Yes, I found him. Yes. So you you are looking at a young man, as I said. Late teens, maybe early 20s, you're not completely sure. He's tall. Probably close to maybe the same height as Lord Gyosh, actually. He's 6'2". Blonde. His hair is cut shorter because I mean guard duties. He's pale of skin. He has blue eyes, and you see he has a really kind of super scruffy goatee. You know, when someone wants to grow a beard super hard, but he doesn't have a lot of beard. But it is nicely trimmed.
Oh, that can be made, but they're all offensive, so I'm gonna stream.
But he's actually really heavily built and muscled guy. Apart from that, so he's like, okay, I'm off to tell the captain, and he runs off like a small kid towards the guard captain's office, you guess. You wait in the foyer of the tower, leaving the door open so you can keep an eye on the carriage with the prisoners. They are already guards surrounding the carriage and starting to help the people down and to take the tight people down. In one of the guards is like, is there a particular reason this guy has a thing in his mouth?
They're spellcasters, both of them. Well, no, the woman is a spellcaster. The man just likes to talk. You'll have fun with him. He told us a lot. But he didn't stop talking the whole ride, so we gagged him.
Okay. So we're not taking off the gag. Okay.
No, don't. Neither of them. Both of them are dangerous in their own way. He because he will kill you. He because he will annoy you to death.
The old woman's a witch. Beware.
Okay, I will.
What he said.
So they take the two of them. I'm guessing you took Isabella and the daughter with you.
Yeah, she's. They are with us.
Okay.
Important witnesses.
It takes a few minutes, but you see Noselda walking down, and you see the same young gentleman next to her. And she's like, "Oh, you're back? Anything interesting to you bring?"
Yes.
I do hope so. As things are being...
We still don't have the stick.
Shit.
Yes, in fact, we think the forest god has the stick now. But that
Fuck.
is the least of our worries, since he also has every
An army.
little town surrounding the forest under his command at this point.
Yep. It's an whole army.
Really?
Yeah.
Hundreds of people.
Yeah, in the village we were in, which is the nearest one, more than half the village were in the cult, so let's just put it at 55 before we dealt with 5 of them.
We
So
decided to
50-ish.
retreat before somebody got really hurt, namely us.
Fuck
And
me.
some of them,
Yeah.
including the old woman over there, when you kill them, go.
Boom.
But
Yes.
I have an
They know magic and they
Alright,
explode in
alright,
poisonous gas
alright.
cloud.
and I have an important question.
You'll need somebody to write everything down as we talk
Yep.
about it.
Yeah,
Get yourself a
I mean,
scribe.
Maybe
Gary over here is going to take care of that. As she
Alright.
points to the young man that
What's
met
his
you
name?
at the door.
Danny.
Gary.
Oh, Gary.
Yeah.
Alright,
I
Gary.
have important question.
I?
If we go to look for the stick, and if we continue to check what is happening with the villages around the city and around the forest, because something is happening, can you give us some kind of document that we can do that?
Yeah, we surely do. Do not worry about this. We'll give you documents. If you're willing to continue helping us with this, of
Because
course.
we tried to speak with the mother. I don't know.
You're trying to say Menu.
I don't know her name, and she asked.
The witch? Nobody cares about
Old
the witch.
woman.
Yeah,
She'll
but
burn
she,
at the stake tomorrow.
yeah, but she didn't want to give us any information, but because we didn't have any document that we can do that.
No, that's what she said. That's not the reason why she didn't want to give us information.
Alright, yeah. I'll give you documents, don't worry. Come on, let's go to my office. Gary? And you hear, yes, mom! Come on, you have to write now. As the two of them start to walk up, making you a sign to follow. So you're let into the second floor of the tower. You see a small corridor, and on one side you have 2 doors, on the other side you have 4 doors. She leads you into the first door on the left that opens up into a somewhat big room that literally has a lot of bookshelves with different scrolls on them and a big desk with some chairs around. And she's like, "Oi, Gary, go grab some chairs." And
Do you have a waiting room somewhere around here?
we have the one downstairs, if that works.
Okay, can the two ladies wait there for us?
Sure.
They have a
Are
couple of guards with them.
they
Important? Yes.
The son of
witnesses?
the leader of the local, we'll get to that. The son of the leader of the local, well, that village's cultist,
They're important. You have to guard them,
and a witness
They
willing
have
to
to wait
talk.
Which
you have
one of the 2 ladies is the son?
Son? Did I say son?
Yeah.
I-
Daughter.
You said
Yes.
son?
My mistake? It was a
Yeah,
slip
right.
of the tongue.
This young lady is. There are 2 local cult leaders, the mayor and the innkeeper. This is the daughter of the innkeeper. This is a local seamstress who has helped us greatly, and we'd like to ensure her safety.
You
All
have
right.
to speak with them because they maybe have some information, but
I will.
later.
One at a time.
Yeah.
Yes. Maybe later.
Okay. Girls, please. Gary, help the girls downstairs and show them where to wait for us, and bring some chairs. And he's like, "Yes, mom," and he walks off with the girls.
Okay.
So, wow, that the boy is missing. I don't know where to offer you to sit, but can you give me a long story short?
We encountered two people who were capable of magic, who both took the appearance of the high priest, the man that matches the description of the thief, who can apparently magically teleport. We have confirmed that much.
I think that's the short version, though.
Yes. That town, as I said, more than half the town has already sworn allegiance to the cult. We have reason to believe, as we've met somebody else who individually investigated the other towns so far, well, some of the other towns, that the cult has influence in them too, because they were collecting money there as well. So we have to assume that nearly every, if not every, town around the forest has some small sect of this cult
The
within.
goat is collecting money for the forest god to keep them safe.
So they
Really?
say.
Yes.
From the
Hmm.
forest
Some
god,
they
most
say.
likely.
We also have reason to believe it may be an actual powerful patron of some sort. Possibly fey in nature. Not evil,
Tell you as much, yes,
but
maybe evil.
But evil.
it is hard to explain.
Small
And
evil.
And we found this, and I'm taking out the holy
The
symbol with the POW. We believe that that's the symbol of the sect of something.
She looks at it. Mind if I
It-
keep this for evidence?
Maybe we don't need it.
Alright.
It's a nice looking trinket.
It's worth nothing,
I
though.
agree.
It's
Looks
also
like a nice
religious cult.
trinket. Well,
But
pity.
it was on the altar into the small temple which were made
Yep, they actually have a
for this
temple.
forest god.
An underground bunker temple. With an actual
fuck
barracks.
gods. Really? Ah, shit.
Yep.
At this
And
point,
that's the closest one.
you see Gary walking in with 4 chairs under each hand.
Yep.
So he actually walks in with 8 chairs, and
like,
he leaves them. He leaves them, and he's like, "There, mum, I brought some chairs." And she's like, "Why did you bring so much?" Ah, fuck, forget it. Everyone grab a chair,
Right, we grab a chair.
and
Okay.
now start explaining everything word by word from the beginning. And as you do this, you explain everything you encountered in there. You see Gary writing down everything. At some point, he's like, "Wait, it's a bit slower, please." But he continues writing.
Guys, are we telling the official version for the temple?
What? We're telling them details, but not the full details.
We're telling them details.
Okay.
We were attacked, we defended ourselves, some of the cultists died. This town guard has no problems with that.
Yeah, yeah. I
That's
agree,
how we
so-
found out they explode upon
Yep.
dying, at least if
Yep.
they're powerful, if
Yep.
they've been given magic, so
Yeah.
that makes
I mean,
them dangerous.
the only thing,
We put
the, on,
we
the only one thing we may keep out is the part where we took a chest of gold. How much gold?
Yes.
How much gold was in there?
and liquor. I also took all the liquor that's
And the
expensive.
liquor's fine. Nobody's gonna miss that.
Yeah, during the ride, you would have the time to count the gold if you want to.
Mm-hmm.
There is around 375 gold pieces in there.
I can help her
Money.
with counting the gold.
Nope. Stay away, man.
Why?
Why?
Yes.
You tell me why.
I can count.
That's not the reason why I told you to stay
I
away.
can count as well.
Yep. That can count to a lot as well. You stay there.
let's-
Dick can deal with it. You have stories to tell.
Yeah, so you finish the story, and
Oh wait.
you see her be like, "Oh, frick me.
Yeah, we're pretty much in a really fucked up situation, Captain.
This is freaking hilarious."
Do you
We
have more
still-
information?
We still have that problem that actually the person we've killed into the temple was from the village, and um, they have sublimes into the village, and in one moment probably they will understand that something happened to them, and they won't be very
Yes,
happy with that.
unluckily, I think we also mentioned Trader's Rest to some people who are still there.
Oh, alright. I'll
It
double the
won't take
guards.
very long for them to know that we are here. At least
Yeah.
that we have relation to this
What
place.
can they do though immediately?
I don't believe they
Infiltrate
would.
the town.
Yeah, but I don't believe they would attack it.
Hmm.
Unlikely.
I do
Unless they
believe,
want
like,
something else.
I strongly suggest the next thing we follow up would be the lizard men. They may be able to shed some more light on the situation. We should take our captive friend and lead us there. Hopefully, we survive the encounter.
And we've missed something to say. That guy who was working for the mayor, who started to chase the high priestess, he's
innkeeper.
dead.
Yes.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
We found him on the way to the village.
Yeah, so it's
But we have taken his corpse with us now that we think
Yeah,
about
let's
it.
do that.
Uh,
Wrap him up in a blanket.
I
On-
believe he has a family. Can you?
I don't know the guy, but I can tell the mayor, so he might know.
Can I have that information for his family? Because I have something to give to them.
Aye, sure. Yeah, the moment the mayor informs me, I'm going to inform you.
Okay.
So you've left me some prisoners to question and witnesses.
Yes, careful with the woman though. If you take the rag out to question her, she might just start spellcasting.
He is
The
wife.
man, however, loves to tell you everything, and if he doesn't, just poke him a little.
Just
He
give
doesn't
him
have
a
a very strong will.
give him a good meal, a nice comfortable chair, and just keep an eye on him. And he's literally gonna spill the beans while talking.
All
That was
right.
a joke.
I guess that was a joke. All right. As for the woman, don't worry. I'll question her myself.
And the
I love
two girls.
spellcasters.
One of the girls actually is the daughter of the
Innkeeper.
innkeeper.
Mhm.
But we understood that she's not in that good.
All right.
What?
There might have been a reason.
Maybe, but
I'll speak to her.
One at a time. One at a time. Go.
Aye. I'll start questions as soon as possible. I suggest you take a rest for tonight.
Hey.
If you want, I mean, I can give you rooms in the nearby inn.
That would be great.
Looking for some, because we haven't arranged anything for ourselves.
Aye. I mean, I can let you sleep in here in the tower as well, if you want to.
And I just need a decent bed, honestly. Doesn't bother me. I'm used to barracks.
I mean, the inn sounds good.
Very well.
All right.
Shower.
Yeah.
Water down in a bucket, yes.
So yeah, she sends Gary with you to the inn, with orders for the innkeeper. You walk into you recognize the tower because the expensive inn,
Ooh, I did not expect this.
as it is the
That's
closest to the tower.
I'll take it. I'm not gonna complain.
And you recognize the same innkeeper that you talked to before that.
Sup?
He looks at you again like, I've seen you before.
Yeah,
Oh.
I've been here before. What of it?
Oh, what's happening? And he looks at Gary and he's like, oh, Gary, what are you doing here? It's like, well, see, the guard captain sent me to bring those associates of ours to sleep here tonight. So you
Okay.
have to give them a room, and he hands him a scroll. And he opens it like, oh yeah. Your typical 3 rooms, I know. God damn it. He looks at you, and boys and girl, here's the key.
Thank
Have
you.
fun. It's the last one on the left side of the corridor, on the next floor.
Much
Yes.
obliged, Innkeep.
The
How
guards
much
are
is
not
the
paying
room?
you anything.
What?
The
They are,
guards
of
aren't
course.
paying you anything.
No, it's
Okay.
of course they're paying.
It's
Oh.
just a single room
How much for
everyone.
a room with 2 beds for the night?
You want a different room?
Yeah.
If it's free. Like, it's... sorry, out of character, if it's available.
Well, I have one with a big double bed, and I have one with 2 separate beds. What do you want?
2 separate beds.
Right, that will be 1 gold,
Like-
1 gold, 5 silver for the night.
Ridiculous amounts.
Okay, no problem.
From the chest, we all did get 75. Also, the monk.
We'll
Okay.
all get
Um,
5. I can take his money. And give it
eh?
when and if he comes. Ugh. I pay 1 gold, 7 and 7 and 5 silver, right?
Yes.
Yep.
He tells you that
Gold and a half.
that includes a
And-
breakfast.
Before he leaves, I yell at Gary to send Isabella after she's done with her interview. Here.
Okay.
Yes, I lean over to Mena. Do we want to keep Gary around?
Gary has work. What do we need Gary for?
No, you don't need Gary for anything.
Oh, I'm not
Am I
gonna get
not-
into it. Never mind.
Am I not enough?
Ha! Try harder.
Oh, this just turned into a conversation.
Yep. When you asked for it.
I just
I-
pet Gary on the chest and walk past him later, big one.
He's a bit
He's
confused.
oblivious.
I don't
Ah.
mind to share sometimes, but every single night.
I'll be out,
Yeah,
guys.
just-
See you later. And he walks off.
Gary. I didn't go find the room. Oh, that was a weird day. Oh. Clink, clink.
You go to the room. Yeah, the room you get into, the one that's free, it's actually it's a pretty decent room.
There's just a lot of beds in it, isn't it?
It has 4 sleeping places in total. One double bed and 2 singles. But it is a pretty decent room, and there is a separate bathroom with a tub full of hot water in it. As you get it, it is a special room that only the town's guard can use.
That's nice.
Lord Gilsh's room is also pretty decent. It has a lot of decorations in it. That's why it's so expensive. And it has good beds, nice
Comfortable.
comfy mattresses, yes, and good
Not
bed sheets and
straw.
everything. Yeah.
Does it have a bathroom?
Yes, it does
Okay.
as well.
I go there and wash the blood and grime off my body.
So,
Yeah.
the question is, do we take watches during the evening, or do we risk it for the biscuit and just sleep?
Well, we're at an inn that takes money.
Well, sure, but I mean, it's up to you guys. I'm fine with both. I'm tired.
I'm ready to get stabbed in the back if need be.
Very well.
Also, I'm in a different room, so no
don't-
watches. for me.
I don't need a lot of sleep. So
You can just
Exactly.
watch them sleep.
It ain't getting enough. Anyway, I'm going to bed as soon as possible.
Yeah. So you get into bed as soon as possible, all of you. Lord Girsch takes his long bath. At the end of your long bath, and a few minutes after that, Isabella walks into the room. As you have given your name for the innkeeper to write down, so he knows in which room you are. And she looks at the room. She's like, "This is a very nice room."
Ah,
Okay.
maybe.
Uh,
It's clean.
yeah.
I did say I would take care of you, so there's a bed. You can sleep in it. There's a bath. Have fun.
Wow.
I'm going to bed. And I go to my separate bed and fall
fall.
down.
Okay.
And
Awesome.
faint. Yeah.
It's a fucking rough 3 days, y'all. Running
Yeah.
around the fucking map.
And she's like, "Thank you, Lord Girsch," and she goes into the bath, as it is a separate room.
About the bath, because I'm pretty sure that I've never seen something like that. Can you?
Yes, I'll come. We'll squeeze in there and we'll have a talk. I have a feeling
Yeah,
we'll need
that-
one.
Uh,
Don't worry.
how is that
Fine.
looking?
Don't make too much noises. I'm very grumpy if you wake me up.
Yeah. By the time you go into the bath, Alvik is already asleep.
More sleep snoring.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
No, I'm really not just through the hot water.
Sure.
And everything around.
Just get in the
Oh.
bath. We need it, honestly.
It's been a rough couple of days, y'all. Or couple, rather 3.
You're asleep already.
No, I'm just out to get the same.
Okay, I'm getting to the bath.
Oh, how do I politely say this? I feel like we have different expectations.
Whoa, really? For what?
Our interpersonal relationship.
So you expecting something from me?
I think that's the thing. I wasn't really expecting much.
Ah, so everything is okay then.
Yeah, but that comment made me feel like you were expecting something.
Like what?
Commitment.
Hmm?
Commitment.
I don't know how to answer to this question. Do we have to
Yes.
have this complicated?
Yes, we are squeezed into a tiny bathtub. We have to have it now.
Uh, so, what you want into the end?
Let's see. All in all, Ooh. I don't mean to hurt your feelings nor to abuse you. Ultimately, I'm promised to another, but until then, I am as free as a bird. So, I can do and not do whatever I want at the moment.
And
Mm, You're an interesting fellow to spend time with. That much I'm aware of by now. And I would like not to offend you.
You can't offend me.
Well, after the whole ordeal with the bard, I assumed you were more looking for fun than anything else, and then Gary walks in.
How to explain that? Hmm. I don't mind if you go to the bed with every single man you can meet on the street. But if you want me to share every single night with that man and you, I can make it from time to time for fun, but not every single night. You know, it's not my type to share every single night with another man and a woman. Maybe if we gather another woman into that, I'll be more happy.
I'll look for one in the future, but until then, we'll talk about it beforehand.
And
Communication.
So, can we take a bath and go?
to sleep.
Not. We can do something before the sleep.
We are squeezed into a tiny bathtub. Anyways.
Okay.
So
next.
yeah, you take your bath and do whatever you do and go to sleep.
Yeah.
Yes, and a long rest at some point. You will sleep in a little, apparently.
You get your long rests. You wake up
Ooh.
in the morning. What for?
He's meaning that I'm sleeping only 4 hours.
Yes, I know. You're going to be the first to wake up. Yes.
Hope rises with the dawn, and so does my hope.
And you
Looking
meet
forward to my shoot proficiency.
and reconvene in the morning for breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
When you
Oh, yeah.
take a break, you while you're eating your breakfast, come on, words. You see Gary coming into the tavern.
Morning, Gary.
Yeah, morning.
We did.
I haven't slept. Yeah, we were.
Some breakfast. And I slide a plate toward him.
Oh, cheers. He starts eating.
Not the
Wait.
house, what the fuck did I get?
We had some questionings all night. And the guard captain sent me to meet you all at breakfast.
And
To
we are here.
see if you are willing to continue helping us out with this whole situation.
There will be a
She
conversation
promised-
about that, yes.
She promised me 50 gold.
As much as I know, it's to bring the staff back.
And
But
That's why we're gonna have a secondary conversation about combating a cult and investigating.
Yep.
yes, yes. She said you might say that.
Yep. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm here to wait for you to finish breakfast and take you back to her office.
I'm done.
As she has a new offer for you. And he sits
Well,
there and
just
waits
get-
for you to finish. He eats whatever you give him.
I slide a plate over to him. I finish like, okay, I'm done. And I just wait for everybody else. Like, come on. Oh, Gersh, are you there yet? Or
Yes, I'm there.
Yeah, both him and Isabella are down there.
I eat my breakfast that I paid for.
Yeah. Your breakfast is actually a lot better than theirs.
food is food. It's
Peasant.
still decent breakfast.
Yeah.
it's not rotten.
So you finish your breakfast. and Gary takes you back to the captain's office, where you see her sitting behind the desk. You can see the black circles under her
Yep.
eyes. She haven't slept as well.
Thank you, Captain,
You
for
see
your hard work.
her knuckles a bit bloodied as well. I mean,
That's for the old woman. I'd
her
say.
fists look square enough, and now you notice that her knuckles are actually also flat and a little bit bloodied.
Did she explode?
Did we miss something?
She's alive. Don't worry. I know how not to kill someone.
It wasn't.
Yeah. I don't know what happened, but the old witch had a mouth on her, so I assume that was her.
I mean, the one you're calling the old witch, yes, she tried to cast a few times,
Oh,
so I had to get my hands bloody.
much appreciated, Captain, for your hard work, as usual.
I mean, look, I have nothing against spellcasters if you're helping out. But I'm a woman of hardly earned trust, so I've
Noted.
learned a trick or two against spellcasters.
Mm.
So, I want to hire you a bit more long term.
Long term.
As
This sounds interesting.
it sounds until we finish this whole code problem. I'm guessing it's gonna take some time. So apart from the 50 gold per person for the staff, if you get it back, I want to offer you. This is with some help from the capital and the mayor.
Who was involved in
250
this?
gold pieces per person
No.
Oh,
to help us out and clear out the code. Also, any spoils of you clearing out and helping with the code you can keep. I know your adventuring type loves to do this, so
well, if you're offering, we're not gonna decline.
this is my offer, but I'm saying it might take some time.
It is the reason why I moved around here. I wanted to help out, and I wanted to get a reputation for helping out.
This is a great way to get reputation with us.
It suits me just fine, but I do not know about the rest. It's a good monetary reward, though, friends.
She looks at
It's
all of you.
acceptable.
It's a lot of money, yes.
How much
And I'm
are you
going to
willing
stick
to
with
pay
you guys
upfront?
for a while.
We are willing to pay half of it up front.
Accepted.
We accept wholeheartedly, and we will
Alright.
help as much as we can.
So, we need to get as much information as we can. If we are going to deal with this bullshit. She, at this point, she extends her hand back and takes a scroll from the bookshelf behind her and gives it to you. These are your documents that you're working on our behalf. It is signed and it is sealed by me.
Yes, Captain.
So it's absolutely authentical. It is also signed by the mayor. As for you said capital involvement, the capital involved in a way just by sending money. They
That
said they
is-
cannot spare any more hands or so on to deal with our problems right now. So they sent financial help.
That is good too, though.
I mean, to be fucking honest, the letter sounded like higher adventurers.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, guess we should prove them we're much more
Right,
capable.
in that
than
case.
In that case, yeah. We have green light. What I
That's
gathered
nothing.
from, as you call her, the witch.
I almost spit, but I stop. Pardon me, Captain.
You're pardoned. So she had information only for the cult regarding her own village. So between her and the other guy and the two witnesses, we have gathered information that you told, some of it you told us as well, about the mayor and the innkeeper.
It's all we knew.
We have a full description now, plus names of the high priest, who is called Keletos. They call him Keletos. Keletos the high priest. Name sounds elvish in nature, yes. But for what we know, he's human. We also know that he's kind of rough and strict in his ways. And it is him who actually gathers all the money.
Single person does the rounds. Interesting. So so it is possible to round him up if we do lay in wait somewhere.
Aye, but he's always traveling, so we would never know what town he's going next.
We did kind of got that part of the information, though. A third party was spying on me. We have a rough map of his route, unless he changes it, which is always possible.
Is that Ilitar guy you were talking about? Aye. Oh well,
Could give it a try. But
aye, if you can connect, kind of find him and take a bit more information about it, that would be nice.
Maybe.
From what we've learned from you, all the other villages south are apart. And you were saying he's going to check on the north ones as well?
Something like that, yeah. From what we understood.
Aye, but from what I've learned, this weird forest god promises power as well.
Now
And
that's dangerous.
And apparently he gives it to her and to some of the cultists. So we are facing something dangerous.
Hence the reason we retreated immediately after figuring that part out.
I don't think he's a humanoid species.
I was thinking of something large and ugly, but could be just magical.
You said you have, you think he might
Suspicion.
be Fey?
Suspicion, yes. But
It's absolutely possible. To be honest, the forests in that location, in one location, is really kind of thick. So
it's possible
they might be some
crossing.
Fey, influence there. I mean,
But
the one you can ask about Fey stuff is one of the Council of the Traders, as she's elven in nature and she's kind of old. Not to be rude, but she is really old.
That sounds promising to an
And
extent.
she's the last known. She calls herself a wood singer. She has this weird fey magic to shape wood with her singing without cutting the wood. So if you have suspicions about Faye, you may speak to her, ask for an audience with her. It's fine. She usually does not. She usually does not. Yeah. Does what?
Does Alvek know what wood singing is? Has he heard of anything like this?
Roll me an Arcana check.
Oh, really low. 11.
Well, the closest you've heard about this is a druidic spell called Shape Wood. So it's literally like Shape Stone, but you shape wood.
So it's probably not something I can learn then.
But you know that the druidic spell does not require any singing.
Oh, it's just called that, but yeah, okay, that's fine. But it's just since it's druidic in nature, that it's probably not something I can learn. Is my
You have, yeah. Well, from what you know, it is druidic in nature.
So that usually means no, from
Yeah.
arcane point of view. Okay, we'll see.
but you're not 100% sure that this is what she's using.
Mhm.
And she continues. She usually does not refuse audiences because she's the master of. Give me a second. So she's the. Oh, I think we call her the Blade Singer. Not the Blade Singer, the Wood Singer. I'm not completely sure with the titles. They've changed some of the titles of the councils for some reason. She is the Mistress of Wood Singing. Yes, the Mistress of Wood Singing. So she's responsible for all the trading that goes on with wood, carpentry, and so on.
Position in town.
Well, she's one of the Council of the Traders.
A short meeting with her would not be in the way. If they have the time to meet us, that would be greatly appreciated.
Aye, sure. But so we now have a full list of all the names of the cultists in the little village you were. Yes. We had a long night. It turns out it's a bit worse than expected, but
What do you mean?
well, it's around a head count of 76 people.
Almost the entire village.
Aye. And
They've been gathering strength means of recently then. very much so.
yes. According to one of the witnesses, I think Isabella was her name.
Oh.
She
Yeah.
said that most of them actually joined not because they wanted, but out of fear.
Typical.
That's
Well,
what.
that means they won't fight really hard when
Yeah.
their forest god dies.
Cut off the head of the snake,
I
body wilts away.
I hope it's like this. I don't want to kind of kill my own countrymen because of this.
They're still citizens of the country.
Speaking of Isabella, can you find her a place to stay here until this thing blows over?
Of
These
course.
simple lodgings that have like a simple.
She's an apprentice.
I
I have an
on her.
interesting
Oh.
feeling she won't be the last person we try to save from this.
Well,
So we'll need a boarding house eventually.
I mean, depends on where we go. Honestly.
I can take the two girls to in my house, as I have a few spare rooms. As they did insist on me getting a bigger house, even though I didn't want it. But yeah, I have a few spare rooms for the girls. But for anyone else after that, we can speak with the mayor if there are any free houses to kind of take in as lodging.
Do you have any free houses here?
Are you looking to purchase, Lord Gilsh?
I am willing to buy property wherever I will spend enough time.
I will contact the mayor to ask about this. They should be.
Perhaps a small business would be a good start rather than a property.
Yes.
I would be willing to chip in at the very least.
Did you ask the mayor for his mercenaries family?
Yeah, we got word. They are local. This, specifically this mercenary, he says his name was Martin or something like this. Luckily he knows his men. He lives in the south parts of Trader's Rest. Kind of next to the gates, close to the gate that was attacked by the lizard folk.
Hmm.
I can give you the correct address if you want to.
Yes,
have-
I would,
We were preparing to send word to the family. If you want, you can bring the word.
okay.
Alright.
Speaking of lizard folk, is
she-
our
she-
friend
She
still
sent you a
alive?
letter. Aye, your
I'm
friend is
taking the
alive.
letter.
Because
He's
I think
been-
that's our next stop.
I was gonna say, if situations in the villages are like this,
Imagine what it would be for the lizard folk.
lizard
Closer
folk
to the.
might be our best chance of getting some real information.
It's kind of the best bet we got, I think.
Aye. So, I was going to say this should be your next destination.
I would have to agree.
Just be careful, as the forest is literally north from the village you were in, where they know your faces already.
Unfortunately.
Just be
Simple
careful.
disguises, perhaps. Well, we'll
Well-
deal with problems as they come, as per always.
Aye, and I need to sleep.
Thank you for your hard work, Captain, yet again.
Mm-hmm.
We probably should leave you then. I look to everybody.
Yes.
We should also probably stock up on items. While we're here, maybe healing salve, maybe healing potion, maybe something to wake up unconscious people.
Yes.
Did we get paid up front?
You get, yes, all of you get paid 125 gold up front,
Ooh, nice.
full in gold pieces. So they're kind of a
Okay.
big.
Money pouch.
I wouldn't say pouches because they're too big for a pouch.
Money sack.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I would spend a little time selling all the high quality liquor in town, how much would that get me?
Oh well, you roll me a investigation check.
Can I guide myself?
Sure.
Probably gonna pinch too much.
18.
18. Well, asking a few questions around with the traders, because there are a lot of traders in here and around the markets.
Mhm.
Imagine that. Traders
You
exist.
do find out that, well, the liquor is not that expensive. The expensive bottles, an expert tells you that, well, let's see, it's a bit of a watered down. So its value is a bit watered down as well.
That scoundrel. Oh well, was to be
Ah.
expected.
Yeah.
Autists.
You gather that for all the bottles you might get around maybe 2 gold pieces.
I'll take it.
Okay. So you managed
More
to
than nothing, you know that's 2 nights in this way too expensive inn.
you
without
managed to
breakfast.
yeah. You managed to sell them around the marketplace. And you take
Is
2 gold
there
pieces.
Is there any type of business that seems to be going out of business? Preferably of the seamstress variety in town.
Ah, you're looking for a seamstress that's running out of
Yes.
work. Well, roll me an investigation check.
Let me do a slight change.
16.
16. So you you find there are a few seamstresses in town.
Yes.
There
Getting
is
complaints.
There is one that there are actually two of them that are actually on the breach of bankrupting.
Okay.
So one of them is on the breach of bankrupting because her actual main seamstress died in the attack of the lizard folk.
Interesting.
So literally now her sister is trying to save the business, but she has no idea what she's doing.
Okay.
The other one is a seamstress that works for more rich people. So she does she dabbles in a bit more exotic kind of materials. But lately she's been running out of clientele because there's a new seamstress in town that's taken over her clientele.
Are they close to each other?
They're close to the market, both of them.
The custom market.
Yeah,
both
most of business is in town is around the market.
Okay. I would like to go with Isabella to the one that the sister is trying to keep going.
Okay, yeah, you go there, you see a nicely presented house that looks a bit dirty right now. The whole workshop looks a bit like nothing has been touched in 2 days.
Okay.
And as you enter, you see a woman in her late 20s, maybe early 30s, turn around, long brown hair, a bit shabby right now. She's like, yes, how can I help?
I heard and see that you're in a bit of trouble.
She looks around. What do you mean in a bit of trouble? She starts nervously trying to clean up a bit. I mean, everything is okay.
Is it? Is it really?
Are you offering help, or are you sent by the hand?
I am offering help. Even with this hand you're speaking about. I need someone to offer this girl here a job. And I am always looking for business opportunities.
Oh, okay. She looks at Isabella. Do you know how to sew stuff? Isabella looks at her and she's like, yes, I've been a seamstress assistant in my village. And she looks at, okay, you're hired, you know more than me now. You see her becoming a bit more relaxed. Good. As for the business offer, I would accept help, yes. But keep in mind that my sister was a little bit in debt with the hand.
How deep?
Well, last time I heard from the hand, they told me she owns around 100 gold pieces.
100 gold pieces?
Yes.
Okay.
So, you look like a good man, so I don't want to run you into any trouble with that.
It's not really a trouble for me. If you were to pay off your debt, would you stand to make a profit after that, or would you still need to borrow money?
If I find one more girl that's capable of sewing, I'm sure we'll get a profit. We have a clientele.
You have a clientele.
Yes.
Okay. Then wait here, start cleaning up, and I'll go check out because I heard there was another business that had problems. Maybe we can find a merger.
Okay.
Start cleaning up.
Aye. So you see, Isabel stays with her and they starts helping her out with putting the place back to looking good. You
Okay.
got
I head over to the other.
Yes, you head over to the other place.
Yeah.
You see this one is a bit better presented. You have the big glass windows covering from roof to floor. You see behind clothes, dresses. You see actually a pretty nicely done noble outfit. Yeah, a male noble outfit hanging on one side and the dress on the other, and the door in the middle, literally. As you enter, the place is clean, perfectly cleaned.
Yes.
You see some expensive bolts of silk that here in the country there's no way they can get it in here. No one manufactures silk in this kingdom. And you see a woman in her late 40s, but she's standing proud. Her hair is nicely put into a big bun. She's wearing a similar dress to the one on display, but a bit more modest, as she's not of noble heritage. And she looks at you and she's like, "Oh, welcome. How can I help you?"
I heard your business had some trouble.
Oh, who told you that? That's not true.
That's how the word blows on the street.
That's really? Oh shit.
Yep.
You see her as he's saying, "Oh shit," he's like, "Oh, pardon my tongue."
Oh, what seems to be the trouble with your business?
Well, my clientele moved to a different seamstress.
May I ask why?
Because she came up with this new model that suddenly all of them likes. I don't know how. She notices your noble background,
Yeah.
so she's a bit more open to speak. So, I mean, it's a piece of garbage if you ask me. It reveals way too much.
That's not always a bad thing. Only if you don't want to get stabbed.
Yes.
And I jiggle my chainmail.
Yes. And now, most of my clientele decided that it looks better. It's better done, even though it's not. I mean, when it comes to fine materials like silk, no one can work better with silk than me. In this town.
That I believe, and I admire the clothes on the mannequin.
Yes, you see the things on the mannequin, yes, they look actually pretty nicely done.
So, do you have a business plan?
I need to come up with an idea of something that will grab their attention back. I'm guessing the revealing stuff is kind of popular, so I don't want to fall that low. I want to come up with something intelligent that people would like.
Well, until you do that, I have a different business proposition for you. I am about to buy a lower end uh, seamstress place of business.
Mm-hmm.
And they need another person to work there, so they can how should I say this? Revamp the place.
Hmm.
Would you be willing to work for me until you can figure out how to handle all of this?
How about we share that deal? We become partners.
Sure.
I'll be willing to unite the two places, and you
Okay.
take 50%, I take 50%, and we share.
That's perfectly well.
Because I know who you're talking about, and I know she does have a big clientele that now doesn't have someone to do the stuff for it.
Yes.
But you said another, so that means you found someone.
Yes, I have a girl that's how should I say dependent on me for the time being, and I search for a job for her.
Okay. So
Don't you think she's talented enough to do something like this? But I'm sure
Oh.
she's willing to learn.
I'll see how talented the girl is. Okay, so you're proposing 50-50 on this. I agree on this.
I
But
will buy out their entire debt, whatever they had,
mm-hmm. Ooh.
and we work from there.
Okay. Okay. I will speak with the lady in question. And I don't know if you know the local business stuff. We have to speak with the mistress.
Let's go then.
We have to arrange a meeting.
Oh,
How long
Uh,
would that take? Because
well-
I am on a tight schedule to leave this town for a week probably.
Well, I'm not sure if it's going to happen today. We're going to... Okay, so we can come to an agreement between the two of us. And when you come back, we're sure to have a meeting with her. With the Mistress
Okay.
of Fabrics. Okay.
Bring out the papers.
Okay, she goes in the back and starts rummaging through papers. So she writes down a kind of a contract? Yeah.
Yes.
For sharing business, sharing both, kind of both shops between the two of you. So she takes 50% of that shop and this shop, and you take 50 of both.
Yes.
And but yeah, by contract you have to pay the debt of the other place.
Yes.
And she's obliged to help out the other place to go back to its feet
Yes.
by working hands. So yeah, so practically the two of you would own those two places, and of course, because you spoke with the current owner of the other place, she's okay with selling you all this. I mean, you paying up the debt plus.
Yeah.
She's willing to sell it for 20 gold on top.
Okay.
Because she has no idea what to do
How's-
with the business.
Yes. That would be perfect for me.
Okay.
side note, he says, "You fuck me over, you die."
I think that's implicit on the fact that I carry a sword on my back.
Yeah, I mean, she sees that you're from a noble family, so she is kind of showing respect.
Yes.
Okay, so you sign
120 gold.
you sign this contract. You give the 120 gold to the other lady,
Yes.
as yes, she's going to pay off the debt because they're looking for her, not for you.
Mhm.
So she has no way to just fuck you over with the gold.
I have a question for myself, technically, for clarification out of character. Who the fuck do they own 100 gold to? Was that mentioned? Somebody
The
called.
hands.
Right, can we go take a meeting with this person? They seem either someone we can push over or someone we should know. Just out of character.
Do we have the time?
So
No,
How long until we
not
leave?
that
the town?
specifically. I'm just saying we should do that.
all of you are preparing at this time while he's doing this walk. All of you are preparing, I guess, doing shopping and stuff.
A little bit.
Gonna
Yeah.
take that time to meet the widow, and
Oh yeah.
I just want to take a walk on the part of the town.
Okay. So
Okay,
you
that's
are sent there. So you go to the house of the widow.
Yes,
Are you going alone or
I'm going alone.
okay? So you go there. You knock on the door,
Yeah.
and you see a woman opening the door. It's her, probably mid-20s. She's carrying a child in her arms, but the child is just about to start walking.
Does she look like the picture of the?
Yes. She looks
Freaking-
like the woman in the walket, and the kid looks like the kid on the drawing.
Okay. I have another question. Does she seem that she already know about her husband?
Roll
Or-
an insight check.
I'm not good with that.
We
I
know.
have
We've
9.
noticed.
9. She
It's
looks.
it's 9.
Yeah, she looks calm.
Does she look a little bit sad or something?
No. No, plus the guard captain told you that they have prepared a letter to send words to her for what happened to her husband, and you're the one to deliver it now.
I've just realized
Fuck.
that.
Yeah.
You did this to yourself.
Yep, get fucked.
So she
Yeah.
We can't help you.
yes, how can I help?
Don't beat around the bush. It's military stuff.
I suppose you are life of. How was the name of the guard?
Martin.
Of Martin's life?
Yes, I'm Martin's wife.
Uh,
Did something happen?
can we not speak on the door?
Sure, come in. Are you one of his colleagues, or is he
Not
okay?
exactly. Maybe.
He should have been home at some point
Yeah.
today, but did something happen?
Maybe it's better to sit down.
You see a change in her face as she realizes what actually happened. And
Actually, it's
Just leave.
she you look her just going, no, tell me
it's no.
it's no.
There is no easy way to say that, you know. If she's looking very
She's looking about to break down and cry.
I'm gonna hold her if it's possible, just to.
Yeah, the moment you go for a hug, she breaks down and starts crying with full voice, just yelling, "No, no!"
I'm gonna hold her till she's getting a little bit in her mind. I don't
Yeah,
know.
you hold her there for the next maybe 15 to 20 minutes until she starts calming down a little bit. She's still sobbing, but she doesn't have any more voice to yell out and cry out and with full voice, loud. When she gives you the sign she wants to break out from the hug, you
Yeah, I'm
see
gonna.
a face of you see a cold face of kind of acceptance and sadness at the same time. And she looks at the kid who's still in her arms. The kid is sleeping. It's been sleeping this whole time. And she just goes to the next room and puts it in its cradle and comes back and sits down. You see her face broken. You see her being kind of broken. How did that happen?
He was doing his job, and I suppose he was good with that. But he was caught in the forest alone. He was chasing a very dangerous criminal,
Murder.
and I suppose he did everything he can. But
Did someone catch the criminal?
actually, we are trying to do that right now. We have the description of the man, and we are trying to catch him. But I have something for you that I know that it's not gonna help a lot, but at first I'm giving her the letter. It's from the guards, and
Yeah.
Yes, she looks and it's from the mayor.
okay, I didn't read the letter, so
Oh, it's most likely the news you gave me.
and I found this, and I'm going to give her the necklace.
You see, the moment she takes it, you see tears starting to run down again. She opens it up. She's like, I made that for him. You know, I made it a few months back. He wore it to the end.
You can keep it for the child.
He said he's never going to take it off.
He didn't take it off. I took it off because I decided that maybe you will gonna want it.
She puts it in her side pouch. Looks at you.
And
In the cart.
I have to give you that, and I'm giving her 150 gold.
You
Well,
see
she
her
can
eyes.
also purchase a small business.
You see her house going.
Money!
Oh,
Life
what?
insurance money!
Mob money,
Is-
apparently.
Is that from the mayor?
Uh,
You see, she's kind of wow, and at the same time, she's still sad.
it's there for you and for the child. Because I suppose you will gonna need them now when you're alone.
I mean, that's a lot more than we are going to need. But, I mean, is this the mayor trying to buy my husband's life?
No, he don't know about that.
What do you mean he doesn't know about that?
Mm, That's the money are not from the mayor.
Then from who? You see this confusion on her face as she's never seen so much money at one place.
Most of us haven't.
How
Who
to
nobles?
explain it?
Half of us haven't.
The mayor will pay me to catch your husband, but the murderers of your husband. But I don't need the money, and you need them more. So you take the money, and I take the murderer of your husband. Not alone. I have friends to do that with.
Well, oh, that's a lot of money. She goes in and hugs you again, and as she lands her head on your shoulder, she's like, "Thank you, and please do catch him."
Just be smart with the money.
I will. I think I'll give some of them to other people in need. I mean, that's way too much, just for me.
They're not just for you. You know, they're for the child too.
Yes, but it's a lot more than we need.
Yeah, but better pretend that you don't have so much money, because you know you can grab special attention to the person who you don't want to attract.
Yeah, they might be. Okay, thank you. And
You said another person in need. Is there any a lot of them into this town?
I'm sure they are.
Okay.
Yeah, as she walks you to the door with a few more thank yous on the way and wishes of best of luck with the hunt of her husband's murderer.
We are going to try our best.
Yes, and the party gathers. What are the other two doing?
I just want to mention before I go to the party, to the rest of the party, can I get around the city? I just want to look for this person in need who may be in need. Is there any persons like that?
As you do your walk in town, roll me a perception check.
Yes. It's 18. No, wait, I'm an elf.
Yes.
It's 20 total.
Oh.
Yep. It takes you. Well, you don't walk around the whole town as it's going to take you a lot of time.
Yeah, but I know where to go, usually.
Yeah, given that you know, you don't see any beggars.
Okay.
Apart from around the market, there are a few. Not too much, but a few. Kind of, because you rolled so high, it looks a bit suspicious. They are just about the right number to not bring too much attention to the fact that they're not enough for a town this size. So from your experience, you gather there is someone behind them who runs their business. And most likely he runs it as a cover-up business for something else. This is from your insight of being around different places with other beggars and stuff.
Lord Gyosh, if you beat some heads in, just give me a call.
Give all of us a call. I'm always up for picking pretend beggars across the street, I
The
guess.
fuck, that's just so low.
And yeah, and the party reconvenes at some point. All of you around the market. If you want something to shop, Gary is going to show you around the market.
Okay, what kind of items would we find here?
Some amount of
Anything,
money.
yeah, anything from weapons, armor, to
Explore
fabrics,
stuff.
carpentry, foods, drinks.
Accessories of
Just
different types.
about everything you could find. Yes, some kits if you need some.
Axes, picks,
yes.
stuff like that. Gear,
Yes, as
climbing
well.
gear.
As well as herbalists and any other trade you can think of, including if you're
Yeah.
looking for healing potions, you would matter to find some.
Potion salves, that would be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe healer's kit just for good measure.
None of us can use it, but okay.
No, because it forgoes
Yeah,
the
yeah,
medicine check to stabilize somebody.
Yeah,
Exactly, that's what we needed. Because none of y'all can save
If
me.
there isn't a rogue hair, that's like Alvik would be looking for something, at the very least, be able to stabilize a person in a simple way of some sort. So that fits the description. So he
You're
would be
looking for a healer's
that,
kit.
so
or
you can
potion.
find both on the market. Potions run for 50 gold apiece. But
Would I be able to find some plate armor?
How much
you,
money do you have?
uh,
I'm rich.
Who did you rob that we didn't
Do
notice?
you know how platform costs, Alex?
No,
so
that's what I'm asking.
plate armor itself on display,
look.
no, but you find out where the the blacksmith is, and you see it's a dwarf, and you speak with him, and you find out that actually he's capable of doing that if you commission it, but it's gonna
Oh, boy.
but it's gonna cost you.
How much?
Tell him.
1,500.
1,500. Not yet. I just bought a business and I'm waiting for the profits on it.
All right, whatever you wanted, I'll be here.
Okay.
Just come
Scale
by.
mail, however. Scale mail, however.
So
I will buy one healing.
Sorry, no.
Okay.
Splint mail, however, if he's using for heavy armor,
So
that's
okay.
a bit more,
D buys one healing potion. Anyone else?
Me too. Me too.
Okay,
I
Alvik
want the
buys
healing
one.
potion too. Hero's kit, how much was that? Like, does that 10 gold? I
I
forget.
think 10 gold.
Yeah, something like that.
I would like one of
We'll
those as
check
well.
that out later.
Yeah, I'll check it later because I don't know
Yeah, okay, I'll wait.
exactly, and I'll tell
I
you.
want one healing potion, one at least. At least that's that much. I want.
Yeah, the healing potions are 50 gold a piece.
Yep, and I'm
Oh, yeah.
currently saving for better armor, so I'm only paying
Splint
gold.
mail, if that's something you can wear, is 200 gold. It's the closest thing. It's pretty damn fucking good. It would probably be easier to make or find.
Mhm.
It's not as good as plate, but It's pretty fucking good as well.
It's
Yeah.
1 AC point off, so honestly,
But
fact
the
that
gold
it
cost
costs
is... Yep.
like an 8 or something. Bad at math, but
Yeah.
a lot less.
So, anyone else want to buy something while we're here?
Don't want to buy something. I just want to share some money with the poor families into the town, and after that, I want to sit next to the beggars to get some extra money. I definitely know how.
You're gonna get hit by the mob now.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. I wonder if that's the hand.
Most likely.
Maybe I can recover my investment.
Let's go squeeze some hands.
Knuckles, you have a treasury, I heard. I just invested it. I want that back now.
No, I'm serious.
Lightning.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
Sorry,
about-
guard captain, we got sidetracked. We stopped organized crime in
So-
the city.
We still have our past usual ending time, so I'm just gonna ask. We done?
Yes, I was
So-
going to ask if you've done shopping and
Mucking about.
everything. We can finish here. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. Let's stop organized crime next time and steal all their crime money, because that
I
It's a
mean,
good plan.
it's your
then we
choice.
can afford that splint mail.
It's your
and the
choice.
and the half plate I want.
And also, just a note, everyone gets a level now. Yay! You're level 4.
My god, ASIs!
Proficiency does not increase on this level, next level.
No.
Proficiency.
No, shield proficiency for me, because I'm gonna take the moderate armored fit.
Oh, okay.
So I will become
Got it.
higher AC and I will be able to wear better armor.
Yes.
So here it's like I'm gonna get +3 to AC basically. Like shield.
Just to mention that I didn't sign any money on my character sheet because I'm gonna give all of them to the
6 for HP.
Okay. Ooh. Nice.
Max for
I
a wizard.
see D rolled a 6 as well.
Nice, nice, nice,
Yeah,
nice,
well,
nice.
What do I have to roll? A D10.
Yes.
Where are you? D10.
Watch him roll an 8.
Okay, that's a 6 for Menu as well.
6.
A 6 for me.
Everyone gets a 6. You get a 6, and you get a 6, and you get a 6.
all of us get a 6. Yeah.
Yes. All of you get a 6 for HP. That's
How
good.
Can I change that?
Okay,
you
while
just
you're
have it.
doing that, I'm going to sign off stream.
Yep.
And yeah, we can talk more after.
Okay.
Oh, so let me do this. Let me do this.
Where's
And did it change?
We can still hear you.
Yeah, I know. I know you can hear me. The question is,
We can still see the stream.
Stream is behind us, so we don't know.
No, no,
yeah,
it-
but no, my remote control didn't work. For some reason. Okay, I'm going to mute myself now. For the people on Discord. And as for every one of you, thank you for joining us again for episode 4. And stupid shenanigans. I mean, our lovely stupid shenanigans. I hope everyone was enjoying what he sees. And we will see you next Friday. As for me, I have a stream on Sunday. We are delving into Savage Species as we finish the Draconomicon. So we are going Savage Species next. The Tuesday and Wednesday we're playing Skyrim. And Friday is next episode. For now, we are going to rate Panda as he's still playing. And thank you everyone for joining. I hope we see you next time as well. Let me find the sign of music. And keep on loving each other and have the best of adventures. Where are you? There we go. Sign off music. And I see you next time. Keep it safe. Let's go raid Panda. Woo! How do I do this? Pick a live channel.
My inventory is full. I have one dice. I have two coins.
Woo! Let me swap scene. Fuck. Okay, see it.